Hello everyone, Mast3r Zak here. Today, we are going to be continuing and hopefully finishing the Arknights Limbus Company event. Because if we don't finish it today, Limbus Company load, if we don't finish it today, I probably won't be able to finish it for like another week. So, that's not going to be good. But yeah, hopefully we can finish it. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right in. How's it going, Way? Hello, Tumio. And hello, TV. How are you guys doing today? You're doing Mirror Dungeon right now? Yo, very nice. Also, sorry if I butchered your name, Tumio. Is it Tumio or Tiomio? But yeah. Anyways, I pressed click to start and it didn't start. Oh no. You aren't finishing today, I guarantee it. Well, that just means I gotta lock in, you know? Lock in. Alright, anyways. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to... Before I do this, I gotta check something real quick. Limbus, load, please. Me when it... hello? Is it loaded? I've clicked to start like 5 times. Okay, there we go. Alright, hold up. I gotta check something. Hold up, let me just check this. Save this. Wow, it's taking a while to start. Oh no. My computer has finally decided to, like, rebel against me. There we go. Yippee! Alright. Anyway, sorry, I just had to check something as well. That's why I was, like, looking down. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Trying to get Rogue Legend on Balloon Tower Defense 6? Yo. Alright, chat. We've got this. Just do this real quick. But yeah, something is Papyrus the Arknight. True! That's the questions we haven't been thinking about. Is Papyrus the Arknight? The Arknight. Who? That is a good question. But yeah, how's it going, Cheeky? And how's it going, Null? How are you both today as well? But yeah, I'm a little bit, like, frazzled today. Like, my brain is not really working. I was going to literally click the button to start the stream without having any of my, like, peripherals open. Like, I did not have chat open, I did not have, like, the task manager open to see, like, if my computer was running too hot. Like, I was literally just gonna press the start stream button. I didn't set the thumbnail, I didn't make any titles, I didn't change anything. I was just gonna, like, click the start stream button. It would have been just nothing. But yeah. I hear there's some good news, Cheeky. You have come into possession of a certain creature. La Creatura, one might say. The real Arknights are the friends we made along the way. That's probably how this event is gonna end, let's be so for real. The real Arknights were the friends we made along the way. Anyways, hopefully we finish the event today. People are doubting me, but, you know, when people doubt me, I just lock in and I'm goated. It's when people, like, think that I'm gonna be able to do something easily, and, like, they don't even consider it that I, like, struggle, so we've got this. Anyways, we got Rough Tides. I thought that said Riptide, and I was gonna be like, yeah, like that one song. But yeah, you still haven't finished it either? True. Arcing my Knights. Oh, no. Alright, oh, wait, also, Ishmael got the new ego. Hold up. Oh, but it replaces Wingbeat. Dang, they really said, hey, we're gonna make egos that replace each of the sinners, like, best ego slot. Oh, no. Anyways, I should probably, before we start this, even though we don't have a good Ishmael, yeah, I'm gonna just, I think I'll, we don't have a good Ishmael. You know what? I won't uptie this yet, just because we don't have a good Ishmael. Once we have a good... The issue is we have a decent Gregor, we have a decent Honglu, and we have a decent... who else got an ego? Oh yeah, and we have a decent Faust. Although it does replace... Faust is only decent because of the ego she has, and we had to replace Fluid Sack to get her new ego. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways. It's fine. It's fine. They nerfed normal mode. They didn't touch hard mode. That's fair. Well, who says that I need it to be nerfed? I'm literally just goated at video games. Who needs a nerf? I'm goated. I'm just gonna win. Put Sancho on screen? True. Wait, Cheeky, can you find the image that I made of Sancho the cat? With the, like the Sancho particles and stuff like that? And could you send that to mod chat? I will put that on the screen. I think that is a great image. Not only because I made it, but also because it is Sancho. It's Sancho. Anyways, it's the same idea as the fight we had last time. Don't hit that guy until you're like, nah, it's fine. Guy who spent 9 hours on GMU? That's what I just said! Fights that people think I'll struggle on, cough cough Li Hang, actually are like super easy for me, and fights that people think are like easy and like don't even think I'll struggle on it, cough cough GMU, people are like, I struggle on them. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, also look at this thing. This thing looks cool. I like that thing. Whatever that thing is, looks goated. But yeah, what was I thinking about? I don't know. My brain... I apologize for any commentary I give this stream. I am, like, not thinking. Why are 2 people attacking this thing? Are you guys stupid? Don't answer that. The answer is yes. I want to see the Near Sea Spewer. Okay, that thing is kind of cool. Anyways, actually, I want you to attack this. Yeah. Yeah. Sigma. True! Chat, are you Sigma grind set? Dude, I really want to make a bunch of clips for the VODs, or clips, like, of these streams. But the software I use to, like, get the clips, like, literally, like, went out of business. And then they were like, oh, but you can still use it. I'm like, that's great. And then, out of nowhere, it was like, oh, also, the final update, they didn't say this, but the final update has a bug in it that makes it, like, literally unusable. And it's like, well, could you not have that in the final build that you're like, yeah, we've unlocked all the features that are free, and it's just, the app just doesn't work anymore. Like, oh no. But yeah, because finding clips manually takes a lot of time. Let's just say that. But it would go a lot faster if you guys, you know, wink wink, clipped stuff in the Discord whenever something funny happens on stream. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I'm gonna have this one. Yeah, that looks good. I am not? What do you mean? Also, chat on the YouTube is not working for some reason. Hello? My phone? My phone also got a new update and changed all the UI and made everything look bad. Everything's getting updates that are making them worse. It's crazy. Oh. Sancho activated that thing. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit, but it's fine. I don't have enough brain power to process anything right now, so I'm just gonna assume that that's good. I am not. Whoa. Anyways, let's kill this thing. Like, I understand that, like, we're supposed to, like, not attack this, but, like, what if we just, like, killed it? Think about, have you guys considered that? What if we just, like, decided to kill it? Wait, is the ego unclashable? The ego is unclashable. Hold up. That's kind of crazy. Sent? Yo. Alright, chat. Alright, actually, this is the perfect time, because I realized there's also, food that I forgot to get, because my brain is literally not working. So I'm gonna leave you guys with an image of Sancho the cat, I'll leave you guys an image of Sancho the cat, and then I'll go out and I'll get the food real quick, and then I'll come back. But again, before I come back, you guys are gonna see the image of Sancho the cat. The cat that Cheeky is now in possession of, and Cheeky could tell you all about it. Actually, I guess if you wanted to, Cheeky, I'll join the VC if you want to, like, verbalize it. If not, you can just talk about it in the chat. Anyways, here is Sancho the cat. With that, I'm gonna go get the food real quick, and I'll be right back. Anyways, cat show. Zoom.
Hello, chat. This is Sancho the cat. Now that photo is like 4 months old or something, so it doesn't actually look like that. And she's now huddled in the corner of my closet. Kind of all I've got to say about that. Also, don't know if I'm audible, by the way. Can you eat it? Can you eat it? No, you can't. There's not a lot to eat. Oh, Jesus. Why am I muted? Chat, who's your favorite Arknights character? And it can't be any of the characters that have been named. You just kind of have to make a
Hello.
Who can pick the name that's closest to an Arknights character?
Hello?
Just like drop some syllables, you know?
Oh, there's Cheeky, chat.
My suggestion is Almitha. Almitha from Arknights. I'm gonna look up if Almitha from Arknights is a thing.
Almitha Arknights. How's it going, Cheeky? How are you today? Cheeky? Hello?
We got Melantha, which is a perfect acronym. I think that counts.
Chat,
Cement
she can't
Arknights.
hear me. Oh no.
Cement Arknights.
Cheeky's got AirPods
right.
in.
Yeah, we can read Cement's wiki page. Cement is a 5-star Rim Billatoner duelist defender operator in Arknights, introduced in All Quiet Under the Thunder. This is her stats. Where's her lore? I need her lore.
Cheeky can't hear us, chat. Oh no. But yeah.
Shauna Moleman. Oh well, that's not fair. No. That's Cement is her nickname. No. I want her to have been like born and raised under the name Cement. Zach is talking. I'm not hearing him.
Oh no. Cheeky's deaf. Oh no.
Now is a I'm gonna be honest. This character is super boring. Someone name a good Arknights character. Is that Ishmael?
Is that Ishmael? Anyways, chat. I guess until... Uh-oh. Cheeky's muted. Hello? Cheeky? Cheeky Cheldos? Owner of Sancho the cat, Cheeky Cheldos? Can I eat Sancho the cat? No, you cannot. That is not allowed, I don't think. But yeah, I got my pastries. I got my pastries, chat. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye to Sancho the cat. Look, she's cuddling her little Rocinante. Anyway, say goodbye to Sancho the cat. Bye, Sancho the cat. And now, oh, Cheeky's gone. Never mind. Goodbye, Cheeky, as well. Say goodbye to Cheeky as well, chat. Alright. Now... Oh, no, that's Sancho the cat again. I was trying to... I literally can't do anything. I was trying to close the thing, and I opened it again. Anyways. Limbus Company. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, these creatures. You got this, Sancho. Here, I'll even let you, like, do the cool block thing. And then you got this, Honglu. Oh, why did I send the person with the least SP to do that? I'm stupid. But yeah, that was Sancho the cat. Perfect segue to me being able to sneak out and get some pastries, which I'll be eating over the course of the stream. But yeah, chat, we gotta lock in. What did Cheeky talk about with Sancho? Do not fear the absence of brilliance. Alright, let's see what he does. I'm pretty sure, don't I have the best Gregor technically now? Because I'm pretty sure Bloodfiend Gregor is like, or I guess the best for solos. Because Bloodfiend Gregor is like able to survive well, has like good survivability. Or something like that. You should get a snack? True! Look at him, he's sparkling. He's got 11 of this. Yo, also Sancho's locked in. Okay, yeah. So we can just do this, by the way. I'll have, like, some random person hit the... I'll have you hit this. You got interrupted by your mom twice in the span of 2 minutes after her ignoring you all afternoon? Oh, no. It do be like that sometimes. La sangre. No! Only like... Oh wait, never mind. That's like 74 on like a higher damage target. That's okay. You did good, Sancho. Fire Fist Greg is really good as well. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about Fire Fist Gregor's existence, if I'm gonna be honest. That was such a funny ID to announce during, like, Project Moon's 8th anniversary stream. The ID everybody's been waiting for! Fire Fist Gregor! It's like, what? It's crazy that the Fire Fist office guy gets an ID, but not Shi Yuha. Reoccurring character across a Kanto and an intervallo doesn't get an ID. That's crazy. Where's the Shi Yuha ID? Where's the Shi Yuha ID? Like, why can't we get the Shi Yuha ID? It's literally unfair, chat. It's literally unfair. Fire Fist guy shows up on screen once, dies. Shi Yuha actually, like, contributes to the plot development. Is in multiple, like, story arcs. Oh my gosh, she hit both of them. She hit the other one. Oh my gosh. Sancho, no! No, out of all the things. Because he's not interesting? He is! How is Fire Fist interesting? He showed up on screen once and he said, "My sister's dead!" Woo! And Fire Fist Gregor is literally just, "My sister's dead!" Woo! Like, dude, Shi Yuha has jokes. He's funny. Like, what does that mean? Like, what? Worth nothing, I'm not the one who named her Sancho, because no one would ever guess that otherwise. True. The bad thing about Zak is that he will put Hindley and Shi Yuha in the same tier of needing an ID. Well, no, I do think Hindley needs an ID more than Shi Yuha, but I think that Shi Yuha needs an ID more than, like, Shi Branch Hiyushu Pack, number 1 and 2. It's like, what are we talking about? Like, like, what? I think it's crazy. Who are you attacking? Oh, you're attacking Yi Sang. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. More like sweep Yeehaw. She sweepa. She sweepa. Yo, hold up. Gregor is ready to go Ego next turn. Let's go. I completely forgot that I had charged his Ego up, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. Hindley is nowhere near my Yeehaw. Yeah. I think Hindley, in the context of Kanto 6, definitely needed an ID, but like now it's like, yeah. Okay, to be fair though, Hindley is a lot more memorable than Linton. Why does Linton exist? What? Oh no, wait, not like this. No! No, Sancho! Uh-oh, chat, uh-oh. Why is it always Sancho that dies? We literally soloed the other thing? Why are we losing now? Hello? Why does the monkey village tell real time? What do you mean? But yeah, I think that, like, it's crazy. Also, no Zygong ID, although to be fair, Zygong did, like, literally nothing, and most likely will be, like, more related to the plot once we re-meet Jiaqui, because there's no way we don't re-meet Jiaqui. In fact, there's a chance that Jiaqui is going to play a role in Kanto 9. There's, like, a slight chance that, like, Jiaqui and his friends, Zygong and Zilu, because they're part of the Pinky. Let's go. Oh! She summoned her stand. Mast3r. Okay, it did 9 damage. I mean, to be fair, the enemy had 7 health. Guys, it did 48 damage total. What do you mean? What are you talking about? That's like nothing. For some reason, they thought Sancho from Sancho Sweep needed to be balanced. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean, Cheeky? Hello, Frozen Trees. How's it going? How are you today? Alright, anyways, we can just kill these guys, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Oh, also, chat. I have thought of something, and I realized something while looking at the analytics for the streams. I want all of you guys to like the stream. All of you guys like the stream. And we're gonna see if that gets us to get more total viewers as the stream progresses. That's why she died every round with you? Oh no. Because they balanced her. They did. They nerfed her. Anyways. Why would the game force us to clash with the struggling one? Hello? Are you stupid? Oh, I guess because everything else is unopposed? It's the last thing. Go forth, my contempt awe. Just kill it, yeah. You always like the stream? True! My goat, Cheeky Cheldos. I never like my streamer? Oh, no. I thought he said Tour de France. I was like, dude, you cannot ride a bicycle. This is such a rare screen. It's because Sancho died. This is so sad. They hate to see women succeeding. Anyways. The Fabled Knight. Yo. Nah, we got this. I love the stream I chat in. True! I also usually like the stream, for some reason. Oh no. There were more sea terrors than we expected near the lighthouse, but thanks to Irene's lamp, the light of which paralyzed their nervous system. Paired with the rather narrow passageway, we were able to handle them without much trouble. Chat, these are literally blood fiends. I just, like, even more so. I realized the lamp is akin to water to them. The lamp is like water. Just like how it's the blood fiends, sea terrors, and vampires. Vampires are afraid of light. Sea terrors are afraid of... Well, vampires are afraid of light. Sea terrors are afraid of light, but live in the water. Blood fiends live in the water, but are fine with the light. Hold up, hold up. Also, as the control room was, unlike the exterior wall, mostly undamaged. That's crazy. All I'm saying is if this was the real world, there's a giant hole in the thing here, this thing would be destroyed in, like, less than a week. Because all the mist that shot up from the ocean would, like, slowly corrode this. Foss shared the good news that the repairs most likely wouldn't take very long. Yi-sang was right. Fortunately, the inside is barely damaged. How are you progressing, Mist Foss? It is almost complete. We best prepare to leave. Then I'll radio the doctor. Let's... Shah! A tremor shakes the building with a loud boom, and debris begin to fall from the ceiling. The lighthouse's precarious floor suddenly collapses from the shock. Wait a second. Wait a second, chat. It said there's a knight? There's a knight? There's a lighthouse? Hold up, hold up. Sancho? Sancho? Ah, the floor! The floor's giving way! What's going on out there? Something rammed against the Eye of Iberia. I see aught shattering through the ocean surface. The sheer explosive force, turning water into mist. Dude, this is just like Canto 6. Or 5, sorry. This is nothing like Canto 6. Maybe actually the lightning. This is just like Canto 5 when the ship gets, like, ran into. Where the LobCorp branch gets ran into. And it's charging at us once again. Yo! Wait, actually, though? As Yi-sang noted, I saw the shadow of a dark figure through the ruptured outer wall of the lighthouse, charging ferociously at the ruined structure. Dude, this is just like when the Roaring Knight turns into like a bird to steal Undyne. Hold up. The floor is giving way? True. The figure looked a lot like one of those knights of the city's western region Don Quixote would talk length about. True! Chat, it's Otherworld Don Quixote! Chat, we've got, actually, wait, look, see? I thought it was just like this whole thing, but no, it's just this little thing. Wait, that's literally the Roaring Knight! Look at it! Look at it! It's literally like, there's like the polygon triangle head, the like antlers. Hold up, this is the Roaring Knight. The lighthouse might crumble at this rate. Dude, this is the game Toby Fox warned us about! Lighthouse, just like the Titan Tower? Then we have no choice. We have to stop whatever's out there. Hold up. Foss, stay here. The rest of us will descend the lighthouse, and... The lighthouse is almost fully functional. It'll only take some finishing touches to have its light shine again. Which I can handle, so I'll stay behind. I'm still super suspicious of you. Seems entirely unnecessary to leave the rest to you. I would much rather leave it to Faust, who is an expert. I've read about that Seaborn before. The fables and legends say that he is the last knight. Yo! Hold up, Otherworld Father Don Quixote? And if those no! Otherworld Bari? Otherworld Bari? Hold up, Otherworld Bari? If those stories have any grain of truth in them, you're going to need all hands on deck to have even a chance at stalling it. You better prepare for a few days of interrogations once I bring you into the Inquisition. Your decision, Executive Manager. All hands on deck. Leave the lighthouse to Mayors. We have to put a stop to that night somehow. Yo! Wait, hold up. Otherworld Bari? Bari after Father Quixote not surviving? No, it's Father Quixote after Bari not surviving. Look, that's Father Quixote's hair. It's the white hair. Dude, this is Father Quixote after Bari dies. And after Bari's killed by other humans. He goes sicko mode. Hold up. I love how the joke has slowly shifted into the game Toby Fox warned us about. True. Toby Fox's Christ warning about the devil. Kim Ji-hoon's Limbus company. True. Waves crest high and violent behind the spear-wielding knight? Dude, this is literally Don Quixote? We have to protect the already precarious lighthouse against the knight. The knight begins to charge at us. His steed, Rocinante, splitting through the very sea. And I instinctively know that this isn't gonna be easy. Yo! It low-key does look like him with the mask. True, that's what I'm saying. It literally is. Yo! One day, wheat grains he planted did not sprout. One day, he stopped feeling the scent of life between his breaths. Dude, the wheat grains he planted did not sprout? Remember when Father Don Quixote was standing in a field of wheat? Remember that? Remember that moment in Canto 7 when he was standing in a field of wheat? Hold up. The scent of life between his breaths? Dude, the seeds he planted? His kindreds? This is after Bari dies and all his kindreds die as well? Thus, he rides against the currents, hunting after waves. He seeks the waves, reproaches them, and eventually brings about their destruction. Faint memories have blinked through Amiya's fathoms. Flash briefly before my eyes. The Seaborn Knight wields his great lance against surfaced sea terrors. And he's killing the other blood fiends? He shudders as though with repulsiveness, but he does not stop. You obstruct progress and cover the lands. That is impermissible. This is the land. The Knight and the Sea Terrors don't necessarily seem to be on the same side. Perhaps diplomacy may be a viable solution here. Overcome the bellowing roar and try to talk to the Knight? The Knight is just an enemy, nothing more. Let's try to talk to him. You know, we've met like a guy like you before. We got Sancho here. So I'm gonna have Sancho talk to the Knight. Yo, let's go. They're equals, chat. They're equals. We are not the sea. We are not its waves. The Knight's great lance falters with doubt. Waves are the only thing that holds any meaning for him. Yo. Knight gains 3 offense level down. Yo. I don't think they're doing too good. Uh-oh. Dude, it looks like a mix between... Dude, this is literally... The Last Knight is literally a mix between Bari, Father Don Quixote, an Elden Ring character, and the Roaring Knight from Deltarune. That's literally a combination. Like, look at that. Also, Damien's little cape. Hold up. Dude, this guy's crazy. Dude, wait! Wait. I literally know what this is. I know what this is. I've literally... Wait, hold up. Hold up. No, it literally... Hold up, where is it? Where is it? No, I literally know that this exists. Yeah, wait, hold up, chat, hold up. Chat, literally? Okay, look at this guy, right? You're looking at him, right? Right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Literally? Hold up. I'm cooking? Look at that. Anyways. This is Mecha Quixote foreshadowing? True. Mecha Quixote. Also, he's got a lantern. Is he part of the Inquisition, maybe? After they put all that work into him only for him to see Sancho and immediately fold. True. You mean a Dark Soul character? Well, yeah. Dark Soul and Elden Ring are, like, by the same people. Yeah, I guess it does look more Dark Soulian, though. The Last Knight. A Seaborn? He's a Seaborn? Hold up. Tidebreaker Lance. Cold? Hold up, we get cold? We get a little bit chilly? Lose speed? Take 20 gloom? Okay, that's crazy. Dude, this is Snowgrave! This is the Snowgrave! Hold up. Hold up. Conditions unmet. Yes, all the things that are necessary. Conditions unmet. Ah, I see. Passives. When hit, inflict cold against the attacker. And it does 20... Combat start, gain 8 protection. This unit has low morale, half the amount of protection. This unit is staggered or panicked, does not gain protection. Fate's favorite child. When this unit takes damage that brings their HP down to 0, nullify that damage. Oh! You can't even kill it? Can't even kill it? Sanity. Hive mind. Wait, is this a Seaborn maybe? He said he hated Seaborn. Offense level minus question mark question mark. Defense level minus question mark question mark. Uh-oh. Level question mark question mark. Uh-oh, this guy might be peak. I mean, not... This guy might be goated. I can't even speak. We just gotta, like, try to kill this guy. Here. No, we need Sancho to gain SP. Yeah. Go here, and then you go, like... No. You go, like, here. And then you go, like, here. Yeah. Yeah. The Last Knight is an Arknights character that wants to slay the ocean. That's crazy. It's Ahab as well? Hold up. Cold? I'm cold. You just read that it's a Seaborn? Well, it might not be. I don't know, he said he hates the Seaborn. Yo! It's cinema! It's cinema! Dog, he is not taking, like, any damage. Oh, wait, no, he's losing a lot of SP, though? You already named Bari? I did, yeah. But it's even more. Bro tilts at waves. Bro lost the Wuthering Waves gacha pulls. Limbus Company. I'm excited to work alongside Limbus Company. Really? In this situation? You want to work Tide Hunt. Tide Hunt? He's got the Wild Hunt in him as well? Oh no. Prioritizes targets with Frozen, Unique Cold. Wait, I'm sorry. We've got Cold and Unique Cold now. What? They better use this status effect again. Is this the introduction of a new permanent status effect, chat? Unique usually it's Unique Tremor, Unique Bleed, Unique Sinking, Unique Cold. Certain skill activations become nullified at 1 HP. Huh? Can clash with the skill regardless of speed. When attacking targets with Frozen, gain attack weight 2. Deal damage. If target has Frozen, heal. Uh-oh. Snow Queen setup? Wait, you're so right. This is just the Snow Queen? Chat, why is this character, like, literally every single character ever? Why is this what happened? Why is this character literally everything? I have to, like, clash with... Oh, no. You better hit your coin, Honglu. Alright. Title hunt? How title? Dog? Hello? Dog? Okay. New plan. We're clashing with you because you're the least likely to not survive. We're gonna clash this with you because you have a chance of actually, surviving that. And then we're gonna defend this on you. We're all freezing, chat. It's a bit chilly in here. Uh-oh. Ah! That was literally like Sancho's attack. Ah! Literally Sancho coded attack pattern. Ah! No, Sancho's goated! Sancho's goated! My goat, Sancho. My goat, Sancho. You will struggle. You suggest using defense skills against him to avoid being frozen every third turn? Every third turn? Uh-oh. Ah! Got people staggered? Uh-oh. No, don't tell me you've got another thing. Okay, it says new, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're losing SP, but so is he. There's a chance. There's a chance. We just need to lock in. Okay, Dawn, go here. Otis, you're gonna clash the this. Dawn, you gotta clash this. What do I do about these two things? Clash this. Gregor's just gonna have to deal with getting hit. I simply win rate him in 2 turns. Simple. Oh no. You will learn how to deal with Frost or die trying. Uh-oh. No! No! Uh-oh. We might not first try this. We might have to try again. Yi-sang, come on. Yi-sang. Yi-sang. That's all on you, buddy. Oh! Oh! Sancho's just standing there. Aura farming. Aura farmer Sancho, let's go. Gee, aura farms on him? Oh no. Alright, we got this. Sancho, it's time to farm some aura. Doesn't matter what he throws at us. It matters what we throw at him. And we're gonna throw... What are we gonna throw? You know what, Otis? You might just die. How is Ryushu at 7 HP, though? Hello? Yeah, you're unopposed. Buddy, I think you might just die. Who is this attacking? Rhodia? Here, who are you attacking? Honglu? Sorry, Rhodia. Jeez, Yi-sang. Also, seeing Zach is like 2 notes ahead of me, and everyone's saying there's no way he finishes today is crazy. Oh, no. Oh, goodbye, Gregor. Goodbye, Honglu. Yikes. And he's at 45 SP. We might be cooked. Genuinely, we might be cooked. Ah! That's crazy. Whoa! He didn't activate his coin. Take advantage of the situation? Did we get like a phase change? Did something happen? Cold waves, struggle, fate's favorite child, adversary. Deal up plus 107. Oh! Oh! Galloping Rocinante! Wait, is this Don Quixote? Is this Don Quixote? Wait! Wait! Galloping Rocinante? Wait, chat, this is Don Quixote! Wait, this is unironically Don Quixote! Wait! Wait! I was so right! This is so peak, chat, this is so peak. Galloping Rocinante! This is literally Otherworld Don Quixote! This is Don Quixote! This is actually Otherworld Don Quixote galloping Rocinante. You're telling me Dawn didn't get an ID for this canto? Are you crazy, Project Moon? They better announce, because I know this collaboration is last like a month. They better announce at like the last 2 weeks of the collaboration that we're actually getting a last night ID for Don Quixote. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is literally Dawn, chat. This is literally Dawn. Hold up. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is actually peak, chat. This is actually peak. That's crazy. There's gotta be other Arknights character they could have used. Dude, all I'm saying. I think I said it earlier. I said it before. The Arknights event will show us who Kim Ji-hoon's favorite sinners are. And oh boy, did it. Did it. The last night, Don Quixote. I think we know who Kim Ji-hoon's favorite sinner is. Not even sinners are. We know his favorite sinner. That's crazy. That's crazy. We can only get egos? Yeah, but what if they added it? What if they, like, new reveal? Kim Ji-hoon live streams this event, and at the end of it, he's like, special announcement. Dude, this is crazy. This is actually insane. Hold up. Okay, no, I gotta, like, have cinema happen. Hold up, I can probably do this, and she'll survive. Who are you attacking? Honglu? Honglu, just try to dodge. Who are you attacking? Gregor. Gregor, okay. Honestly, I'd rather have Otis die, just so that we can get Dawn even more locked in. Didn't have to be Seaborn then? This is so funny. True! Literally Don Quixote, chat. Literally Don Quixote. Literally Don Quixote. This is genuinely insane. Like, I'm actually at a loss. Cold as heck in this room. Ah, is that the Roaring Knight? Oh, no. No, it's actually Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Cinema, by the way. Cinema, by the way. Rocinante! They both have their own Rocinante! It's Rocinante versus Rocinante! Dude, imagine if there was a special interaction where the last knight would, like, wield his lance outwards as well. Hold up. Dude, this is crazy. Look, and then there's yeah! Wields his lance out as well! Wait, cinema! Cinema! Oh my gosh. This is literally peak. This event is literally peak. This is so peak, chat. This is so peak. I can see why people were saying that I wasn't going to be able to finish the event today. Because I'm going to spend so much time just gushing about the fact that it's Don Quixote! The sinner's relentless assault upon the knight begins to slow. Though, we don't have anything in common with the knight. That's a lie, Dante! That's a darn lie! That thing right there is Don Quixote! Cold loneliness rides his below, insidious under the faint light. Are we waves or rocks in his eyes? The sea wets our hems, giving us no time to answer the question. Dude. Someone has to stand their ground next to the petrified sinners. And who better to stand their ground than Don Quixote? Cinema! Sinner, Don Quixote's warmth reignites the fire of determination in the rest of the sinners. In that moment, Irene raises her lamp, showering the night with its light. Iberia's flame illuminates our path. Unlike the night, we are not alone. So, we did not have to endure the chilling loneliness by ourselves. Yo! Remove Frozen from all allies. Yo! Dude, it really is Mecha Quixote. It really is. The thing is, Zach could have said Rocinante about anything, so to look at the screen and realize he was telling the truth is insane. True! It literally said, like, gallop on Rocinante. Hold up. No wonder why that passive was hidden. Yeah, it's galloping Rocinante. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. They didn't give Dawn this as an ego or as, like, an ID? That's actually insane. Arknights is greedy. Arknights is greedy. Because you know Kim Ji-hoon would have added this as an ID if he was able to. The absolute greed that consumes the developers of the Arknight video game. Biblical levels of greed there. Actual biblical levels of greed. What do you mean you're not gonna let them have the peakest crossover ever? Here. Why are all my sinners have no SP? Oh yeah, because they got sinking, like a billion sinking. Dog, what happened to my sinners? I ask as I look at them and there's like no... If the main target has cold, gain attack weight. Who are you attacking? That does not have cold. And so I should make this one be Honglu, because Honglu does not have cold either. Yeah, okay. Clash win, heal SP. Clash lose, lose SP. Who are you attacking? Yeah, okay. This is how we gotta do it, chat. Or actually, we could do it like this, and then, this, and then this. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So we aren't getting a last night. Ah! Yikes. Uh-oh, I think that means Dawn staggered. Uh-oh, Dawn staggered. Uh-oh. Yi-sang literally killed us all. Hold up, Rhodia might be goated though? Oh, Honglu, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. Oh no, Dawn! Oh, she lived! Cinema! 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 Hold up, wait, we could have peak happen, chat. We could have peak. We just gotta kill all the blood fiends. We gotta kill all the blood fiends. He wants to make her all alone just like he has been. Hold up, chat. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is cinema. Hold up, hold up. Cinema, chat, cinema. Who do I have attack this? You're attacking Gregor. We don't want you attacking Gregor. What if I had you just kill Honglu? What if I had you just kill Odin? Hold up, hold up. Now we're talking. And then we need somebody to attack the first thing. Because Honglu was attacking the first thing. So we use you, and then we use you. And then we block with Faust. Hold up. If they actually did surprise, it did a Dawn Ego surprise, it would have to be free, otherwise people would backlash. Well, you could just make it so that the pull period is after the event ends as well. Also, I would much prefer it if it was an ID. If they made a last night ID, that would be crazy. Actually, no, wait. Hold up. If they made a free... Sorry, if they made a free... free Zayn Ego that replaced La Sangre de Sancho with, like... whatever the word is for, like, the cold of Don Quixote or something like that. Like the cold of the ocean, like but in Spanish, and they gave us a free Zayn, which was basically the same as this, but instead of inflict 6 bleed, it's like inflict however much like cold. I think that could work. That could be peak. That could be peak. Wait, hold up, that could be peak. And I feel like they could do that with it being free without it being like too crazy of a free thing. Because this guy's gotta have this would be our first like Aleph Ego. Imagine if this guy was our first Aleph Ego. That's like what they would have to do for like this guy's like power level. Because are you seeing this guy? Are you seeing him? Literally Canto 7? It actually literally Canto 7. I was so right to immediately call out, wait, this guy kind of looks like Don Quixote. Wait a second. And then he literally is. Snowgrave! Wait, they bird lead Gregor! Chat, they bird lead Gregor! Wait, chat! He's in like some sort of Snowgrave! Chat, it's Birdly! It's Birdly, chat! Gregor turned into Birdly! That's so fitting, that's so fitting. Hold up, hold up. The Bakgak Ego? You're so true. What if we get a Bakgak for this event, chat? Okay, Dawn, you've gotta survive this clash, okay? That's all I ask of you. And then you'll be able to heal your HP a little bit, and then it starts. And then and then it starts. Faust is hopeless at hitting literally everything. Are you cold, Mersault? Mersault is not cold. Let's do this. I swear to God, Otis. Otis! No! Otis is attacking Dawn! I was like, wait a second, wait a second. What if she, and then she was. And then she was. I hate Otis. I hate Otis. I'm part of the Otis haters battalion. Okay, you know what? Hong Lu, lose this clash, die, kill wait, hold up. Wait! Galaxy Brain. Galaxy Brain. I can kill Otis before she uses her ability. If I clash this with Faust instead, changing the direction to... No, it changed it from Otis. Dang it! Alright, I guess we gotta do it like this then. Uh-oh. Do these not work? Neutral, favored, nothing, struggling, hopeless. Yeah, we got this. Classic Otis. True. Dawn, you just gotta heal like 1 billion HP. It's based on the percent damage done. We're cooked. It's based on the percent damage done. I forgot about that. Oh no. Wait, why did Cackle need to like actually hit? Hello? Alright, Mersault, lock in. Claim his bones. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now it's scary because Otis. She's not even attacking the actual enemy! She's not even attacking the actual Don Quixote. She's going after our Don Quixote. Oh! Ah! 213. No! That was the wrong Dawn! Oh no. Chat is falling apart. Chat is falling apart. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! We got snowgraved! Oh no. Dog, what are my sinners doing? I'm cooked. How are we favored on... Oh, cause he has no coins. Sinclair's hopeless? Oh, cause he's joining with SV. You know what? I've never used this in combat. Go forth, my Sinclair. Actually, don't clash with that, because it might... Like, the coins might come back. Alright. If I win rated one Mr. Quixote, I can win rate another. True! Anyway, Gregor's dead. There goes all the clash ability that I had. Earthbound? Dude, this is the game Toby Fox warned us about. Oh no. 0 damage? Let's 1 damage? He did 1 damage? Literally says total 1 damage on my screen, right? Total 3 damage. Good job, Sinclair. Wow, Ego used well. Total of 3 damage done. That's what we call We're dead, yeah. Uh-oh. Maybe I should win rate more. Sinclair is Ness? True! I feel like MatPat would like to dissect this scene frame by frame. Okay, Ishmael? Kill Sinclair? Sure, fine. Whatever. Get this fight done earlier? Ooh, actually! Even that was part of the plan? No, it was not. We fumbled a little bit. You know what I think? I think a cool upgrade, a cool buff to Ishmael would be if she hits an ally with her like laser whip, they don't get staggered if it reaches the stagger threshold. I think that would be a unique, because then you have gameplay mechanics where you want to hit your ally so that you'd be able to pass their stagger threshold. You forget what her skill does? I've been running like on autopilot. My brain's not working. He has 8 protection. Oh, I guess that is like 80% damage reduction, huh? Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mersault's still here. So are Heathcliff. I think MatPat would enjoy dissecting 17th century Spanish novel Don Quixote page by page. True. All right, who's gonna be the content creator that goes to the Pope, because there's a new Pope, and gives him Deltarune? Who's gonna be the content creator that gives the Pope Deltarune? Because like I will take up the mantle. I will take up the shadow mantle of giving the Pope Deltarune. But I just want to know if there's anyone else that wants to do that first.
Mission failed.
Why'd you have to say that like that? This is such... Dude, the aura given to Don Quixote's in this canto is crazy. Or intervallo. You. True. Dude, this looks like a Hollow Knight mask. Hold up. Hollow Knight reference? Anyways, the Fabled Knight. That's crazy. It's literally Don Quixote. That's crazy. I think they should have given him the Blood Fiend tag. Alright, I gotta think about this. Does my team building need any work? No. What does need work is I need to remember, don't forget. Yearning Miracalia. I'm thinking. My brain is processing things. Okay, I think we're good. Dude, Don Quixote is the knight? True! This is the game Toby Fox warned us about. It's so peak. I wish every character had the Blood Fiend tag. True! Dude, literally, it's Don Quixote going to the lighthouse. This is crazy. This is literally Canto 7. This is literally Virgilius going to pick up Don Quixote. Dude, this is the color fixer that Don Quixote wants to become. Diplomacy. Exactly. And who's gonna do it? Gloom and Pride advantage? Nah. Don Quixote advantage. Never mind. Pierced by the lance, Sinner Don Quixote retreats with haste. Uh-oh. His eyes are blinded by fog. His ears bar our words. Like a wound-up clockwork, the knight once again raises his lance. It punches through everything in his path. Oh no. No! Oh wait, it's only 30. That's actually a lot. Oh no. Cheeky probably has the Blood Fiend tag IRL for how much she obsesses about them. Package of lies? You're never gonna believe this. You're never gonna believe this. I got diagnosed with a lack of blood and prescribed hemobars IRL. True! TLDR, Cheeky is literally a Blood Fiend IRL. Wait, Cheeky! Not only are you a Blood Fiend IRL, you're Father Quixote! Dude, we've had this all wrong all along. Waves had it wrong. You're not the age of a mother, you're the age of a father! Father Don Quixote! You now have Sancho as one of your kindreds! Sancho the cat is your kindred! Hold up, this is cinema. This is cinema, chat. This is cinema. Cheeky has Don Quixote, has Sancho as her kindred. That's crazy. MatPat, get on this. MatPat, get on this. Dissect this frame by frame, MatPat. Wait, I need the orange one. I feel like the orange one has a higher chance than, like, the blue one. Oh no, TV, you can't be saying stuff like that. Let's go! That's my Don Quixote. Honglu, what the heck are you doing? Never mind, you're winning. MatPat's dead? He is. I honor his legacy, though, by asking him to do stuff. Okay, Otis, you fail. Some new something took over? Oh, of MatPat, yeah. Yeah, because he, like, retired. And he, like, sold his channel, like, a long time ago. Dude, we're winning all of these clashes besides Otis? You brought up Cheeky being a father? Yeah, but I didn't think of the implications. I'm sorry, Cheeky. I just say stuff. I didn't think before I spoke. Yo, favor? Dawn versus Dawn? Dun, 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 dun. This is also favored, but I don't think so. Who is this hitting? It's hitting Gregor. And this is also hitting Gregor. What if Gregor shields here, actually? Defense. And then shield, and then yes, and then yes. Sancho sweep, that's true.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Look at this. And he's gonna lose even more SP. And because we're shielding, he's not gonna gain SP. Hold up. Never mind, Yi Sang through the thorn in our side. He gains so much SP back. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's actually... It literally is Yi Sang. The fault lies with Yi Sang. Dude. Yi Sang, what the heck? Dog, we gotta kill Yi Sang. Yeah, no, I'm restarting the fight, I think. Yi Sang, curse you.
Mission failed.
Carol is the roaring knight. Oh no. Cold cat coffee in my carp. What? Try to type a sentence with as many C's as possible. Ahab type question or something like that. I realize that I say or something like that a lot now. When I like am in like a state of like my brain not understanding. Anyways, it's time. See you next stream? What do you mean? Oh, you're leaving. Yeah, that's why. I was like, I thought the stream was ending for a second. I'm like, no, it's not. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, TV. Oh no, dude, this is literally Don Quixote. This is literally Dawn. Alright, let's do this. Let's go! Oh, we soloed. We are not the waves. We are not the sea. We are not its waves. The knight's great lance falters with doubt. The waves are the only thing that hold any meaning for him. 3 offense level down. Let's go. Is this permanent? This is... Oh, for this turn. Okay. Cold mechanic is from his boss fight in Arknights. I assumed such, just because why would they be adding this new mechanic for just a random guy? But that's very cool. Okay, we actually... You saying you actually gotta be able to get SP. You need to hit your clashes. Genuinely, you need to. When Asriel is the knight from Canto 5, I want reparations from every Death's Knighter. True! That's what I've been saying! There's something weird that Asriel's doing. There's no way he went off to college and, like, didn't... And it is not doing something to help get back Deaths. Papyrus is the Roaring Knight? What if... Sans Undertale is Sans Deltarune? Hold up. Thoughts on that, chat? I do not think Des is the knight. Because the knight took physical form in the world when it kidnapped Undyne. Which Des can't do, because she's dead. Alright, we're all cold, chat. Everyone's cold. They need blankets. So we need somebody to clash this. And also we need people to clash these. I'm leaving this up to... I think using Gregor Ego here makes a lot of sense. Yeah, my head says that makes a lot of sense. And then you're unopposed, so just, like, attack it. And then you are favored here, so you use this here, but then Dawn... Yeah, I like it. If Des has a Lightner form, there's no way she counts as lost? True. You need a blanket? True. You imagine Asriel going to Chris saying, yeah, so my Dragon Blazers 8 character just tried to fight this group of enemies. Oh, I'm sorry! No! You distracted me, chat! You distracted me and made Sancho lose her clash! How could you? How could you, chat? How could you? This is all your fault. The fault lies with you. I gotta lock in. I need to be locked in as well. I can't just send my sinners out into battle and think that they'll be locked in. I need to be locked in as well. I need to be alongside them. Fighting by their side. For what type of manager would I be if not? Okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and Sancho's getting hit too. Dang. Okay, we're fine. Incoming, prepare for battle. We've been in battle. What are you talking about? Hive mind? Double the amount? Oh, okay, that's good. Burn, bleed, tremor, and rupture. No sinking? Okay. Hive mind. All resistances change to normal. Okay, that's fine, I think. We distracted him in his turn-based game. Yes, you did. It in fact is not hard to do that. I get distracted like extremely easily. If I clash with this, it hits these guys. Yeah, I don't think you're winning this clash, he's saying, but you know what, we'll try. Oh wait, never mind, this is dominating. Yeah, let's do that. How does Otis still have 0 SP? Oh right, because she's slow and can't, like, hit anybody. Here, no, we're gonna save this for when you actually can start getting SP. Let's go! Chris is some comically vulnerable demographic, but even then, I can't imagine how they got talked into whatever this stuff is by their creepy aunt alone. Mast3r Zak Heathcliff ID? Why would I have a Heathcliff ID? And not like a Sinclair or like Don Quixote ID? I feel like I have a lot less Heathcliff coded. Not saying that I'm not Heathcliff coded in some way. Also, Snowgrave? Chat, they're getting Snowgrave. Oh no. Ah! Dog, what? What happens if all my sinners are frozen? I never considered that. Doug, why does he get unbreakables? Why does he get unbreakables? If his whole ability is to do like a bajillion damage to you and then freeze you. The sinner's resentless assault upon the knight begins to slow. Though we don't have anything in common with the knight. We do! Alright, someone has to stand their ground. And who better than to stand their ground than Don Quixote? I guess Honglu, but like Don Quixote. Let's go. Sinner Don Quixote's warmth reignites the fire of determination in the rest of the sinners. Dude, the light inside her soul is still shining in the cold! With the truth, the promise in her heart! Chat, this is cinema. This is cinema. This is the game Toby Fox warned us about! This is the game Toby Fox warned us about! Arknights! Arknights! Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Dude, this is literally going to happen in Chapter 7 of Deltarune. I remember your snow graves? True. Dude, and now we can hit him with cinema! And perfect timing! We can hit him with cinema, chat. We can hit him with cinema. Hold up, hold up. It's cinema time, chat. I think it's cinema time. Me when I go to the movie theater. Alright, let's do this. Cinema! It's cinema! It's cinema! Hero on a plastic horse fight like it's real with a cardboard sword. It's cinema. It's cinema. It's cinema. We staggered him? Dude, we're doing so much better than last time. What the heck? I did not change my strategy at all. I'm like, literally, I just needed to like fail once and then be like, okay, we gotta lock in. And then we locked in. And then we locked in. And then we locked in. Are you seeing this? Look at this, chat. We locked in. Oh my gosh. We literally kill him this turn. And he staggered for this turn. Let's go. Clash, power up, all this stuff. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because guess what, buddy? It's over. And who better to do the final hit than Sancho herself? Let's go! Uh-oh. Wait. He's going Blood Fiend mode. Uh-oh. He's taking off Rocinante! He... Ah! He Snowgrave Dawn! He Snowgrave Dawn! He took off Rocinante! What is this music? Slay the ocean! Slay the ocean! Ah! Woo! What is that? Uh-oh. Chat. Chat, Rocinante is coming off! Uh-oh. Fuck, we can't even attack it! We don't have enough speed! No, we can't block with Don Quixote! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Oh no. It's all one-sided guards. We literally can't do anything. Fell off the horseback? True. Question mark? We don't even know. Ah, Rocinante! Rocinante! It's here! Look! He summoned Rocinante! He summoned Rocinante! Dude, this is literally cinema. This is literally cinema. The knight rides upon the violently whinnying steed, lance raised skyward. The knight races across the sea, splitting its waves. We won't succeed at this rate. Stall him, please, even for a second. Irene directs her hand cannon towards the knight. Her aim and will undulates on the same frequency with the waves. We need but a moment to recover. Topple the waves. Go for his legs, not his lance. True! The legs! The Rocinante! Shoot Rocinante! We have to stop the knight's charge. Dude. And who better? And who better than Don Quixote? She has less SP than Ryushu, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, because it's cinema. Because it's cinema. The knight's fierce charge briefly wavers when sinner Don Quixote jumps in his path. The Inquisitor quickly capitalizes on this momentary opening. A blinding spark flies from her hand cannon, and the knight is thrown off his steed. Yo! He fell off the horse's back! Just like what happens in Hero by Millie! This is cinema! We crippled his legs! His crippled legs! He fell off horseback! Chat, this is cinema! This is cinema! I'm losing my mind. Why did they choose this guy for this event? True! True! This is literally cinema, chat! Slay the ocean, slay the ocean. Skill becomes clashable! I know who shall clash it. Dense shadows pool under the lone knight. Susurrus! Susurrus! Of teeming flesh sliding against flesh can be heard from beneath. I don't know if you should describe it like that, but okay. Art they gathered to defeat the knight? They must first gather there, believing him to be one of them, until they came to a realization that the knight is a traitor to the great will! The Blood Fiend traitor! Just like how Father Don Quixote was like a traitor to the other Blood Fiends! Wait, this is literally Father Don Quixote! Chat, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out! He's a traitor! He fought against them in the Blood Fiend Wars! This is so peak! This is so peak! The knight leaps off the surface, but the sea rises violently in response to drag him back down. The waves crest high, gnawing upon the knight, crashing him back down to the water's surface. But he leaps once again, cresting waves as his stepping stone. He belongs not to the sea. He stands tall against the great will, his head held high in eternal defiance. The unremittent knight rides across the watery mountains and charges at us. Dude, this is literally cinema. This is literally cinema. No! Dawn's unselectable. Alright, fine, Ryushu. Or I could do you, but no. Dude. Sinner Ryushu brings the knight's charge to a stop. Then, the waves begin to crash in. Once, twice, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're swaying on horseback. But unlike the knight in the back streets, Shi-Yuha reference, the waves don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. He has always challenged the waves, and is fated to do so for eternity. The waves will always shake the sea until the day of the night's sinking. And guess who's afraid of water? And guess who's afraid of water? Blood Fiends! Hold up. They hate the water. Struggle, passive deactivated. The last knight gains the knight's corpus. Yo! Chat, this is literally cinema. This is literally cinema. It's cinema. Take plus 80% damage. Chat, this is cinema. Slay the ocean, slay the ocean. Yeah, it became clashable, but not really. Not really. Wait, what passive did he lose? Oh, he lost struggle. Hold up. Hold up. Chat. Alright, that's hopeless. Gulp. Someone with high SP uses an ego. Yeah. Also the sound, by the way. I haven't mentioned the music that much, but like... Literally cinema. Literally cinema. I think that we should actually not attack with Dawn on an attack, because I don't want her to die. Dude, this is cinema. Oh my gosh. It's cinema, chat. It's cinema. It's cinema. Oh. Come on. Come on. Dawn, you gotta win this clash. You gotta win this clash. Dude, this is peak. This is peak. Dude, he's taking all this bleed damage. Chat, we're gonna win. Chat! We're gonna win! Let's go! Mission accomplished. True. That's crazy. I'm out of rounds. The lamp's almost out too. We're holding him back for now, but we won't last much longer. Guys, I know Project Moon's not gonna do it. I know Project Moon's not gonna do it because this event can be accessed by people who just started the game. But please, please, guys, this is the perfect opportunity. We gotta go Rocinante for Rocinante. You gotta let her take her shoes off. You gotta let her Sancho out. No BS. I can last. The lighthouse, not so much. What difference does that make? Sinners were reeling from the battle against this enemy, who is more like a force of nature than a human. Without giving much time to breathe, the knight fixes the spear and begins charging at us again. It didn't take very long for the severity of the situation to dawn, as I quickly began to rack my head with a desperate wish. What can I do? What can I do here? True, this is how Sancho can still win. True. That's when, through the mist, the black space began to envelop my vision once again. Wait, this is just like Canto 7! And from the dark, light shines again. Yo? Oh god, I swear. Don't you dare have Gregor activate his stupid ego. Don't you dare have Gregor activate his stupid ego. I swear. Don't you dare. I swear, if this is Gregor moment. I reach out towards it and see, unlike in the earlier phenomena, which focused entirely and powerfully on Skibidi, a single individual, what I saw this time was an unfamiliar place called Casimir's. Dude, this is the Arknights La Mancha land. This place was filled to the brim with things that Don Quixote would lose her mind over! Like knights and their countless fans in an arena in which to test one's merits. Don Quixote! But the one in Amiya's thoughts sits far from all of the glory. A very mundane looking office. I swear to God, don't take this moment away from her. Don't give it to Gregor. Don't give it to Gregor of all people. He wears a well-kept set of clothes, while his eyes are, with a slight squint, focused on reading the newspaper. The man looked more like an office worker than a knight, but the most radiant part of that scene was a banner hanging on the wall and a sword. Don Quixote was the first sinner who came to mind. Can she, our ardent admirer of knights and pursuer of glory, spin that energy from his sword as her own? Yes! Yes! Wait, no, he's different. He's Dante, I'm gonna freak out, Dante. Are you telling me that this Arknights collaborative WoW ego could have and should have gone to Don Quixote, and instead you're giving it to Gregor? You're giving it to Gregor? Dante, if I find you, I'm gonna strangle you. I know you can't breathe, but I swear to God, when my hands wrap around your neck, you'll wish you could suffocate. I needed someone who doesn't pursue glory, someone who can handle their own tarnished glory. Sancho! Sancho does that! That's Sancho! What are you talking about? Yes, someone else besides Don Quixote. Sancho! The sinner who can detachedly wield the entirety of their bygone honor is... Yes, there's just one. I'll trust you, Gregor. Dante, we're killing you. Schedule the meeting. It's gonna be this Tuesday, 5 p.m. We're killing you, Dante. We're killing you. I'm killing you. I don't care if anyone else is not on board. I'm killing you. I am. Me, personally, with my bare hands. They're gonna go around your neck, and they're gonna crush it. They're gonna crush your neck. I'm not gonna strangle you, Dante. I'm going to break your collar. I'm gonna break your neck. Your spine is going to snap. I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! To be fair, Gregor was the best fit for this ego. You're a real person, so I'm not gonna crash out as hard against you. But I'm sorry, we literally just fought Don Quixote, who rid on Rocinante, who is a species that is slightly, like, vampiric. I'm not gonna, like, threaten you, or, like, attempt to put you in any danger, but, like, maybe Kim Ji-hoon should have chosen a different ego, Arknights character to base an ego off of. I'm killing Dante. I'm killing Dante. I hate this. I hate this. What's so wrong with Gregor getting this? Don's already had some insane moments. We're fighting Don Quixote! I'm sorry. The solution to the fight between us and Don Quixote and the last night Don Quixote is not having our own Don Quixote fight him. It's having Mr. Metamorphosis Gregor fight him instead. Like, what? What? Sorry for the crash out, chat. I needed to get that out of my system. Use this ego to hew in the knight's charge. Split the waves. Use the light to split the waves, huh? I hear you, manager bud. Let's do this. And he's gonna ride on the horse. He's gonna ride on the horse. He's gonna ride on the horse. He's gonna ride on Rocinante instead of Dawn. Look, the knight has Rocinante out. It should have been her, not you. It should have been her, not him. Not him. I'm gonna strangle you. Oh no. We get you only like Don Quixote? I actually like a fair few of the sinners. It's not that big of a deal. It's immensely a big deal. I'm sorry. Literally other dimension version of of Sancho's father. This is an otherworld version of Sancho's father. She's literally having to kill her father again. Which, by the way, was pretty traumatic the last time it happened. I felt like, I just feel like there should be a little bit more, you know, emphasis on the fact that we're, you know, fighting her father again. We're fighting Don Quixote. We're fighting an alternate dimension version of her father. Why are we letting Gregor do that? Dude, this is like if Batman went to an alternate universe and the Batman there was actually Bruce Wayne's father, and it was Batman's father. And instead of Batman dying in the alleyway, it was his... Instead of Batman's parents dying in the alleyway, it was Batman's son, right? And it was Bruce Wayne's father's son. It was Bruce Wayne and his wife. And then and then when the climax of that scene happens, instead of the two Batmans fighting each other, instead, Batman gets taken out by, like, Condiment King. Like... I'm sorry if I'm a little bit, passionate about this, but I'm not letting this big moment go to Condiment King. We need it to be cinema. Zach, that's not her father. It's the alternate version of her father. Zach, are you rage baiting again? Chat, are you rage baiting again? Are you rage baiting? I'm sorry. I see you got assimilated by Arknights quite well. You can't stop yourself from being racist against a bug man. Chat, if blood fiends in this universe were like blood bugs, and Sancho was a blood bug, I would be completely fine with blood bugs. It's not that he's a bug, it's that I don't even hate Gregor that much. He's just Potential Man. He's silly, funny Potential Man. And I'm not saying I hate Gregor in this scene. I'm saying I hate Dante for choosing Gregor in this scene. Sancho and Quixote pronounced wrong, interest lost. It doesn't matter the way you pronounce it, it's the passion you pronounce it with. Zak's losing me. I think it should be Sancho because I think Sancho should be the only character in this game. Whatever. Whatever. There is a version of Batman where Bruce dies and his father becomes Batman. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Bro is unbearable. I'm out. Okay. Leave then. Okay. Bye. We like Don Quixote here. Arknights fans when a true Project Moon enjoyer approaches them. You can hate harder by pronouncing it correctly. I'm not gonna dilute my own spirit to just prove a point or whatever. Ow! That hurt. The knight withstands and parries each of those lights away. True! But he comes to a stop when the last of the golden radiances cuts across the sea and looks in our direction as if to admire it. Dude, say that the Gregor thing didn't work. Hold up, wait, this scene can be redeemed? Hold up, I take back everything I said. This scene can be redeemed if Dawn is the one to kill him. Mlynar is an army vet that got bitter. Well, you know, Mlynar fits Gregor. I'm not saying Mlynar doesn't fit Gregor. I'm saying, why is Gregor using a Mlynar ego to fight Don Quixote? He is unbearable, but to be fair, this is the Sancho stan community. True. This is our territory. I'm unbearable because I am passionate about the games I love. I love the characters more than anyone else ever would. I am the #1 Pilot fan. I am the #1 Shi-Yuha fan. I am maybe not the #1 Hopkins fan, just because there are probably a few others. But I sure as heck am the #1 Hugo fan. Like, I care about these characters. I care about the lore. I care about the story. I care about the characterizations. And what I hate seeing is an awesome scene going to somebody who doesn't deserve it. And being stolen from someone who did. This is like if the Roaring Knight from Deltarune was like, what's his name? Who's the guy that grows the beard? Jockington. This is like if the Roaring Knight was revealed to be Jockington. And it wasn't like as a comedy bit, it was just like, yeah, you should have known this all along. The Roaring Knight's actually Jockington. It's like, what are we talking about? God, he is the #1 Pilot fan. True. And I'm also the #1 Wang Dawei fan. I forgot to mention him. And finally, the lighthouse makes a low, resounding creak before... We've literally got a lighthouse in this scene! We've literally got a light... Wait. Oh. Wait, we've got a lighthouse in this scene. Chat. I just made a very interesting realization that kind of has shocked my entire worldview. You know how Kim Ji-hoon is a really big fan of Arknights? I'm pretty sure this Don Quixote is, you know, based on the books and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure our Don Quixote is based on this Don Quixote. Wait a second, I just realized, oh no, I just came to a realization. I'm pretty sure the last knight, Don Quixote from Arknights, is literally the building block for La Mancha Land's Don Quixote. I don't know what to do with this information, chat. This scares me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why is Father Don Quixote an Arknights character? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there's definitely some people who stand Hopkins, ironically. Meanwhile, he does have a shot at being the #1 Pilot and Hugo and Wang Dawei fan, and also Shi-Yuha. There was a while during the Nocturnal Sweeping intervallo where if you looked up Shi-Yuha, spelled correctly, I would literally show up, my video would show up as the second image on Google search. Kim Ji-hoon's insanely bold choice to reveal his game is just an Arknights ripoff continues to astound me. True! Oh no. Which makes it even more messed up that Dawn is not the one that's doing stuff to this. Mayors has completed the repairs. Ooh! The light returneth to its house once more! Dawn, please say, like, so are we not gonna talk about this? I guess we're not talking about this. Oh no. Yuha is funny enough to have some stans, though? Yeah, but I'm still the #1. I'm not the #1 stan just because no one else is a fan. I'm the #1 stan because not only are there not as many fans as other characters, but because I'm still the #1. Silence all! Mayors is saying something. Uh-oh. Like Otis said, Mayors was peeking out of the window and shouting something at us. Vessel Masas is still near the shore, somewhere in the coastal sea. It's moored somewhere by the beach, somewhere quite a bit of a distance away from the village coast. Confirmed. I'll radio Dr. Kaltsit immediately. Zach, you are absolutely gonna get a Reddit post complaining about that crash out, by the way. I could care less. I could care less. I think that if you genuinely believe that Gregor is the most deserving sinner to have that fight end with, I genuinely believe. No, I'm not saying, like, if you're a Gregor fan. I think, objectively, Don Quixote is the most important one there, because, duh. It's literally Don Quixote. They both have Rocinante. You could have a scene where both of them are using their Rocinantes to clash each other. But if you genuinely believe that Gregor is the best sinner to have there, even after Don Quixote was mentioned, like, by voice, you can make as many Reddit posts about me as you want. I will forever live my life knowing that I am going to heaven and you are going to hell. Like, I'm just saying, buddy. Like, you're... Or even further, I have a soul and you do not. Like, there's something extremely wrong with you. I mean, I get maybe if your favorite sinner is Gregor and you just want to see him have more screen time, that's excusable. But if you genuinely believe, I'm not talking about if Mlynar is a better ego fit for Gregor. I'm saying if you think the sinner that should have been chosen to get any ego from any Arknights character and win that fight, if you think it was Gregor, you should pick a god and pray. You should pick a god and pray. You need to be cleansed. You need to, like, there's something, like, I don't really want to say, like, wrong with you, because I don't think it's, like a mental issue or anything like that. I genuinely believe your soul is corrupted, or you just don't have one. And I think you're, like, some sort of, like, homunculus that has been given life specifically to, like, prey on people and, like, to twist their judgments. You're literally the devil. You're literally the devil. Anyways. What was I talking about? Oh no. Zach does care about the Reddit post? Well, I mean, I like it because it's funny, but like, I don't know. There are more Arknights operators that fit Dawn more than Mlynar. I'm not saying that Dawn fits Mlynar more. I am saying the fact that they chose Mlynar. The fact that they chose Mlynar because he fit Gregor. And then put him into this scene. Where Don Quixote fits the most. Whereas instead we could have had any other character in Arknights get an ego. And then have a character that fits Dawn better. Be in the scene instead. Nothing, just a usual crash out. This is not my usual crash out. I am heated. I am mad. I am upset. I will say Kim Ji-hoon added another Don Quixote to the game, so I'm not mad at him or Project Moon. I'm mad at Dante. I'm mad at Dante made that decision. Dante gained sentience for a second and made that decision. But Mlynar has ties to the last night. You know who else has ties to the last night? You know who else has a Rocinante? You know who else is based on Don Quixote? The book? Guys, you're never gonna believe this, but we've got her right here. She is a sinner! She's number 3! Oh no. Oh, anyways. Consider this, Zach. If she got picked for Arknights, we wouldn't have Magical Girl last wall Bridges. I'm gonna be so for real, Cheeky. Magical Girl could have waited. Magical Girl could have waited. Magical Girl Dawn is peak, don't get me wrong. She could have waited another 2 Walpurgises, because then it would be back to a Lobotomy Corp Walpurgis. They could have waited. Because, I'm sorry, we're not giving Don Quixote the last night? You're not telling me that, like, a water-based, ocean, seaborn, blood fiend Dawn wouldn't go insane? She should have gotten an ID. If they get, I think, I'm gonna, like, chat, can I, like, email Kim Ji-hoon? Is that, like, possible? I really want to email Kim Ji-hoon. Respectfully, of course. I'm not gonna, like, crash out at him or anything. I really want to email him and be like, hey, Kim Ji-hoon, I think it'd be a really good idea to, like, at, like, the last few weeks of the event, or, like, maybe after the event is over, and then be like, surprise, we have, like, one last thing. You can be like, hey, here's this Don Quixote ID based off the last night. I think, like, yeah. Something's deeply wrong with him. You gave your moderator so much grief she left? How? How is everyone disagreeing with me on this? I'm not saying Magical Girl Dawn isn't peak. I'm just saying this, like, is so peak. This is so peak. If they didn't pick Dawn for the banner, then she's not important to the story in particular. How is Hong Lu important for this story? We got 3 modules left, chat. We got 3 modules left. Hong Lu better start saying a lot of stuff, because if not, like, huh? How is Faust important besides I'm a genius, I'm Faust? How has Ishmael been important besides the random C-quip she's given? If anything, Otis has been one of the most important people this intervallo. Dawn has actually been one of the most important people this intervallo. What? What? Okay, I think Zach needs to chill out. I am heated, chat. I am heated. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm just passionate about Limbus Company. I was with you when it was about not caring about Gregor. I think at this point, you just sound insane, and you're gonna get a Reddit post about it. Well, I know that. That's why I called the people that would make a Reddit post on that people that have, like, no souls and are, like, going to hell. I know that. I stand firm in my conviction. This isn't even a disagreement. It's the fact that you've been dragging this out for, like, 15 minutes. Well, because I keep trying to go, and then people bring up another thing, and I'm like, no, that's wrong. I gotta clarify. Anyways, let us continue. Phew, that's all well and good, but what about that monster? Sorry, he showed up on screen again. He showed up on... Zach, no one's on your side. The bit isn't funny. No one's laughing. Everyone's like, Zach, you need to stop. It's fine. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself. I know you're the streamer, and you're supposed to, like, say everything you think, but let's calm down. Keep our thoughts to ourselves. Yeah, what if it charges at the lighthouse again and destroys it? I heard it talk during our battle, but... it did? Huh? I don't think that creature is capable of actually communicating with them. This'll be a problem. That creature? Yo, Otis racism? Otis racism? Is this going to be a video? Maybe. Who knows? Oh! It's dawn! Never mind, we're happy again. We're happy again, chat. We're happy again. We're happy again. You can't say stop talking about it, Zach, and then continue talking about it. Chat, we're changing subjects. Don Quixote! Wait, don't get too close to it! It's too dangerous! Yo! Wait, never mind, she's approaching it? But before we could stop her, Don Quixote had already approached as close as she could to the Seaborn. Yes! Never mind! Wait, never mind, it's peak. Okay. We can redact a lot of the stuff I said, chat. We can redact a lot of the stuff I said. I'm sorry about some of the stuff I said. Never mind. Never mind. See, this is why I didn't say that, like, it's Project Moon's fault or anything like that. Because as you can see, Project Moon knows how to remedy the situation. Dude, this is literally gonna be peak. Ready? She takes a brief moment to admire the knight and his steed before asking in an energetic tone, Yo! Oh, mighty knight, what is the name of thy noble steed? This is cinema. This is cinema. Wait, hold up, chat. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is cinema. This is cinema. I'm like tearing up. Rocinante. Wait, she can communicate with him? Dude, it's Blood Fiend to Blood Fiend communication. Seaborn to Blood Fiend. Vampiric telekinesis. Whoo! 'Tis quite the coincidence, then. My noble steed is also named Rocinante. Cinema. Cinema. Oh, no. My streamer is washed. Don't backpedal now. Stay with your conviction. Oh, no, I'm not backpedaling. I still think Gregor being there was really stupid. I'm just glad that the scene is somewhat remedied. And also, it wouldn't be backpedaling. It would be gaining new information and then changing the view you had with the new gain of information. You're not backpedaling by saying, oh, I didn't know how gravity worked, when you didn't know that gravity existed till Isaac Newton came around and, like, threw an apple or whatever. You're just adapting to the new information. Don't be afraid to change previous things that you have thought about when you gain access to new information, chat. The internet has scared us into all having consistent ideas that never falter no matter what information has been added. That's why so many people on the internet, so many people, have these core moral beliefs that they constantly contradict because they're too afraid to say that they've changed. They're too afraid to say that the new information that's been provided has made them think differently about a specific subject. Don't be afraid to change your conviction, chat. But I still think the people that would make a Reddit post about that, about the crash out specifically, not knowing this further context, I do think they're still demons with no souls. He's a bloodkin, not a blood fiend. That's so true! Blood fiend to bloodkin communication. But yeah. Anyways. As in brainwashed? Oh no. You guys can't ask me not to talk about it, then continue talking about it. I'm trying my hardest, but then I look over at chat and I have to respond to it. Alright, anyways. Lock in. This is Pete. One who is not a comrade. They are a steed, you say. Yo? Forsooth, a steed most fine indeed. It hath served me well over countless adventures of mine, despite its appearance. Yet, I must inquire thee, noble knight, wherefore dost thou strike this lighthouse so? Ishtar, Mala. It was not the waves. The waves are darker, more raccoose. Perchance there was a tad inconvenient misunderstanding here, then? Good night, I and mine compatriots are now embarking on an adventure most important, yet with thy obstruction we are unable to do so. Prithee, wilt thou return to whence thou came? Don Quixote regarded the knight with a stance that was at once courteous and brave. And the knight and his steed Rocinante stared wordlessly back at Don Quixote. I wasn't sure if she managed to get through to the knight, or if the knight just lost interest, but they both departed the lighthouse, looking out to the far distance. Dude, it's literally blood fiend to bloodkin communication. It's peak. It's peak. So they really exist. Seaborns who hope for something. It's because of the dream! It's because of the dream! Chat, this is literally cinema. The Seaborn has a dream. Dude, the dream continuing. Hero on a plastic horse, fighting like it's real with a cardboard sword. I know, successful or not, I am who I am. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Bum 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 bum. Hero. It's peak. It's peak. It's literally peak. He's also based on Ahab because he wants to kill a whale. Dude, that's why both of them are old and have white hair. Both Father Don Quixote and Ahab. Dude, this is literally cinema. I just realized the song Hero literally relates to my crash out with the like, I know successful or not, I am who I am. Even though I was trying to convince you guys, I'm not successful, but I know who I am. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Such powerful seaborns lurk at sea. Are you alright, Donkey? You should be thankful that it somehow yielded a positive outcome. When are you going to fix that habit of rushing forward without thinking it through? Ahem. Mine apologies. While Don Quixote returned the night with a bizarre conversation, Amiya raised her voice happily, as though she just received good news. What? Dr. Kaltsit? Is that true? What's going on? The doctors managed to infiltrate the vessel Masas. They're already done cleaning up the decks, and are now waiting for the rest of us to arrive. Zach, your crash out made me disagree with you. That's just because I said I would be able to wait for Magical Girl Dante. Not, wait, what? Magical Girl Dawn. Not Magical Girl Dante. I would be able to wait for Magical Girl Dawn. I can have that type of patience. As long as that means we get peak. It's like the marshmallow test. You have just proven, Shiki, that if you had a marshmallow put in front of you, and they were like, but, if you wait another 30 minutes, we'll give you another marshmallow. You would immediately eat that marshmallow. I would be able to wait. I would be able to just look at that marshmallow, do something else, 30 minutes later, I have 2 marshmallows. I have both Magical Girl Don Quixote and The Last Night Don Quixote. Both of them. Look at that. Look at that. But it's been hardly 10 minutes since the lighthouse came on. The doctor's an excellent strategist, and based on what Dr. Kaltsit told us, I think they already had some plans in motion before we activated the lighthouse. Great, let's return to Skibidi and join them. Oh, also chat, by the way, because I have been looking at the views ever since the person said they were leaving, we literally reached and maintained our viewership peak while I was having my crash out. So, I don't know. As much as you guys say that that was a negative thing, the data doesn't lie. Okay, but it's not a marshmallow, it's an Arknights character. It's Don Quixote! I love Don Quixote in every universe. You only love her in this one. Can't believe it. You would be able to wait for another marshmallow because you would be too busy complaining about the marshmallow not being chocolate? No? Chat, this is like the first time I've like ever complained about, like actually complained about like an ego or ID. Dude, people do this stuff all the time. It's crazy that like, for some reason I can't. When I voice an opinion that's negative, everyone's like, "Arr!" But like, that's like what streamers do. I've built up too much of a positive reputation, chat. I kind of want to tell chat just to leave just for that. No, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm not having my crash out anymore, I think like 5 people left. Like, if you're still watching, like and subscribe, join the Discord. I promise I don't crash out like that often, like at all. That was very rare for me. It's probably because my brain's a little scattered today. But yeah. I'm literally goated. I'm literally peak. We returned to the raft and explained what had transpired. Skadi listened to us. See, I even forgot her name was Skibidi. Skibidi listened to us quietly before replying in the exact same manner as she did before. Someone's going to have to stay behind. I'll stay. Go find the vessel Masas. You're going to refuse again if we offer help, aren't you? Yes. Then I'll see you after we retrieve the vessel Masas. I'll let the doctor know what happened here. I don't think the problem was the crash out. I think it was you just kept repeating yourself over and over. Guys, we gotta move on. I can't move on if I the issue is that every message I have to respond to, and then I have to repeat myself, because I have to respond to the message. If we start talking about something different, I won't continue to be on this topic, because we'll change to a different topic. It's gotta be like, we gotta work together, chat. We gotta work together to achieve this future. I can't. It's like Sisyphus. I can't push this boulder up to the top and have it stay there by myself. I gotta have someone at the top of the mountain to, like, make like a fence to keep the boulder in. To, like, hollow out the top of the mountain so that the boulder can, like, fit snugly at the top of the mountain. We gotta work together. Orcas are pretty cool, right, Zach? True. Well, like, we should talk about the scene, just not, like, the previous crash. We should talk about how cool it is that, like, they both have Rocinantes. Let's all stop talking and not engage with each other? That's a bad idea. Oh, no. Anyways, what an oddball. Everyone talk about my cat? True! Dude, I can't believe we started this stream with showing off the Sancho that Cheeky has, to us gaining another Don Quixote. That's crazy. I ate a croissant. Aren't they delicious, right? Oh, that reminds me. I got, like, some pastries here that I gotta be eating. I got some. We did this thing where my mom got a few pastries and then, like, split them up, and you got to choose, like, 2, right? Because they were, like, cut into, like, thirds. You got to choose 2. So I have one here that's, like, it's like a cream filled with, like, chocolate on the top, and then the other one is, like, maple and bacon. I haven't tried the maple bacon one. I gotta try it. Also, we got so many shards from that fight. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the maple bacon's pretty good. Not as good as the, like, chocolate cream-filled one, but pretty good. Zach Skibity's thigh cutouts in her pants are design choices, making it look like 2 white spots that look like eyes on orcas. Oh, that's I was wondering why they just had, like, a hole where her thighs were. I just brushed that off as, like, oh yeah, generic kind of, like, anime character design where the character is just, like, has stuff like that, but okay, that makes sense. I love how passionately Arknights fans defend that specific design choice. You're the 4th person I've seen. Oh no. I wonder if every Arknights girl has some lore excuse you can give. Maybe. Yo, another secret guy. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. You helped raise Sancho the cat for some parts of her life? Wait! I just realized! Wei is Father Don Quixote, and Cheeky is like Bari. Hold up. Also, we're on a boat. We're on a boat. C intervallo reference. This is the doctor. Researcher at Rhodes Island. Nice to meet you. Yo! That's Dante, but from Arknights! Yo! Aura farming? When I, after everything we went through, finally had a chance to meet the Doctor of Rhodes Island, I realized that I had been building a vastly different image of them in my mind, based on the name alone. I was thinking they were going to be someone like Yi Sang, Faust, or Hohenheim. Hohenheim mentioned! From LCE. But the first impression of them was similar to what I felt when I met a K-Corp employee. Oh yeah, they do kind of look like, they do kind of look like a K-Corp employee. Wait, did Kim Ji-hoon base the look of the K-Corp employees off of the doctor from Arknights? The clock just ticked. And this is Dante, a manager at Limbus Company. That ticking just now was nice to meet you. Okay. Thanks for accompanying Amiya. Honestly, I was pretty worried when we were separated at the border. I should thank you and Amiya, actually. We would have been in a real pickle without her, so... ... it's a bit embarrassing to repeat that myself. Dante says that we would have been in a real pickle without Miss Amiya. Sorry, Manager Bud. Sorry, Manager Bud can't talk human, so don't worry about it. We'll take over the translation. All characters are based on animals, mythical creatures, and the designs are made to show it a bit. True. Sancho is a cat? Yes, Sancho the cat. The cutout could have been white fabric to achieve the same effect. It's Hugo? Wait, that is... Wait, hold up. We gotta get the doctor on screen again. Hold up. It is incorrect to... Oh, the yap? That the manager cannot talk human. More accurate assessment would to state that the manager is incapable of accessing sonic means of communication, which includes verbal communication. However, they are able to produce repetition of multiple sounds that may register on a similar scale to the ticking of multiple hands, minute hands of a clock. I don't know, something about the way Mersault put it sounds worse. Don't worry. It's not a difficult task when only a single individual has to be translated. Doctor, let us move on to the next steps of the plan. Next steps? Alright, the doctor's on screen, chat. The doctor's on screen. Hold up. We gotta see. You saw the doctor? Let's look at him. Hold up. Let's look at him. Chat, hold up. Chat, hold up. Look at this guy. You see him? He's there, right? He's right. Chat, are you telling me you don't see... Okay, you don't see the similarity? Are you telling me you don't see the similarity? Look at him. Look at my boy Hugo. Look at him. One in the same. Goated. Anyways. Or something like that. Thanks to Limbus Company's efforts, we obtained the exact coordinates of the vessel Masas and managed to capture the deck with ease. However, Fabius, who's suspected to be a bishop of the deep, and his followers have barricaded themselves inside the bridge's control room. Why don't you just, like, pour, like, gasoline in the doorframe and then light it on fire? While it may seem as though they're hiding, I believe they're trying to bait us. Yeah, why don't you just, like, flush them out with fire? Zak is the #1 stan of the Doctor from Limbus Company? True. Not Arknights, just the Limbus version? True. As in, they are waiting for us to enter the bridge before summoning reinforcements from elsewhere to trap us in a pincer attack? Something like that. The elsewhere is most likely to be the sea, as their reinforcements are probably more sea terrors. Fabius is a seaborn, and the ocean will answer to the call of their kind. Limbus Company and Irene will head to the bridges and neutralize Fabius. Amiya and I will accompany you to provide support and identify the situation within the bridge. In the meantime, Kaltsit and the other operators will remain on standby on the ship's exterior at the pre-designed location. I'd like to avoid getting surrounded by sea terrors before we manage to take down the Church of the Deep within the bridge. I observed several entry points leading straight to the bridge while we were working on repairing the vessel. Your force does not seem numerous enough to close off all of them. It is true that there are many entry points here, but we don't need forces guarding every single one of them, especially here. The hallway is narrow, long, and straight, so... Makes sense to me. How about here? Are you sure you're not overly forcing your forces to a single checkpoint? Let's see. On a closer look, Looks like Commanding Officer Otis is finally in her environment. Got any questions, Manager Bud? I have no idea what they're talking about, if I'm being honest. Really? I saw you commanding the sinners earlier. You seem pretty in-depth at giving orders and making strategic decisions. Indeed, they seemed quite adept at making on-the-spot strategic commands and identifying exploitable weaknesses and patterns in their enemies. However, the Doctor and the Outsiders are operating on fundamentally different fields. No further elaboration is necessary. Just like what Foss says? Wait, is this talking about how they, this is talking about how, like, Limbus Company plays differently than Arknights, because Arknights is like a tower defense or something. Agreed. That particular aspect of strategizing is not one of Manager Dante's obligations, and even if there is a chance for them to engage in such elements, it may be too early to do so. Is that so? It is. At least that is what Faust has judged. What are they on about? I was about to ask that myself. Faust to Kaltsit communication? I don't know. I have no idea. Having finished her discussion with the Doctor over the plan, Otis returned wearing a grim look. Huh? Is there something wrong with the plan? No, there wasn't anything wrong with the plan. I expected a certain degree of competency, but they were impressive, far beyond my expectations. Really? That good, huh? Even when I think back to my days in the line of duty, I can't think of too many like them. Right, so they're dependable. Good enough for me. If your strategizing's done, let's get cracking. What of you, Miss Mayers? If it is too much to face what awaits, then you need not follow us. Why do we still just have a child with us, by the way? I decided to stay here anyways. The Doctor's going to update you in real time on where the safe zones are, so please keep that communicator close to you. I will. Hey, if Gramps... Is there something you would like for us to do? No, it's nothing. If there's something you want to tell him, contact us through the communicator at any time. We're going to find a way to resolve this as peacefully as we can, but if the negotiations break down... Yeah, I know what you mean, Doctor. Be safe, everyone! ... Leaving Mayers behind with her unfinished sentence. We followed the road... Yeah, unfinished sentence? Okay, she's sus, chat. She's sus. She's sus. Trying to bait us just like Zach earlier? No. Oh, no. Goodbye. See you all in a while. Alright, goodbye. Have a good rest of your day, TV. Dude, she's so gonna betray us. The bridge was gaudily decorated as ever. Yo! Like a purple star? Fabius, flanked by hooded followers and sea-terrors, greeted us with a kindly smile. Welcome. I truly did appreciate thy kindness. Wherefore did thou seek to harm us? Your suspicions are certainly justified, but I implore you to think back. If you truly believe that we had sought to harm you, then how would you explain that one peaceful night you had spent in Ferro Muerto? We have never wished you any harm. We did not then, and we do not now. Not even a day after you folks stabbed us in the back, like cowards. And you want us to believe that? Our wish has always been the same. We only wish to extend the freedom to roam the seas to those with capable, kind-hearted souls. Mate, we know you were just trying to turn us into sea monsters of some kind. Monster is only a name. The essence of its being changes, not regardless of the label given to it. Just like blood fiends. Become one with the sea, become one with the endless cycle of life, and one day, your misunderstandings will end, and you will come to understand us. ... The music cuts out. Looks like this fight between us is going to be unavoidable. I pulled out the identity cards the moment I saw Fabius raising his hand. You know, there's not a lot of fan art of Dante, like, Yu-Gi-Oh style, like, pulling out the identity cards. Because I'm, like, in lore, it's like Dante pulls out the cards. Oh no. Anyways. The Doctor seemed to have finished their preparations as well, as they and Amia stood up opposite to Fabius. Incoming! Get ready, everyone! Let's stop them here for good, no matter how long it takes. Their strategic formation just like my Bloodfiends. True! Their strategic formation prioritized reducing sacrifices to the absolute minimum. Their commands sought to protect, sought to defend, and their forces were quick to follow them. Yeah, actually, I just realized why our fighting would be a lot more different. They actually die if they're killed. They need to be defensive. Cause, we can fight like rabid animals, though. That's the difference between us and them. We can put literally our all into our attacks, cause even if we die, we come back. Rhodes Island's operation was certainly impressive, but that's not exactly our style. All I can do is put my faith in the sinners, and push them onwards. Our style is... trust me to bring you back, no matter how many times they cut you down. Let's wipe them out. True. Yo, dude, this place looks sick.
재료가 잔뜩 있음. 어디움? 어디 있음?
Yo.
저쪽에 있음. 도구 챙겼으면
Sea Terror
달려.
Assimilation. Uh-oh. It escapes battlefield. Okay. Interesting. So it turns them into a sea terror. Oh no, it's this thing. Rarely do I completely leave canon streams. Oh no. Chat, was the crash out really that much? I'm sorry. I just am very passionate about Don Quixote. And like really cool IDs and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Oh no. See, I don't know when I've like taken something too far. I gotta learn that. Cause I just thought it would be like funny. And also, yeah. Oh no. But yeah, these guys are gonna be easy. And he still can't say her name right. Well, that's for a different reason.
재밌네요.
와우! 벌써 재료를
와우.
저기까지 손질했던 것이오? 오늘 공장
Oh,
일찍
no.
문 닫을 수 있을 것 같지요?
Power counter. Use this instead. Do that. Take on that guy. Yeah, that looks good. Because I usually indulge... Generally, once I start telling you to shut up, that's when it's gone too far. Because I usually indulge your bit. Oh no. I just didn't think that was going too far, but oh no. I don't know, I guess.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하고 보는 맛이 나는군. 우리 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
It was just a very emotionally charged scene, I guess. But yeah. They're gonna make the Reddit post on me now, chat. Oh no. Actually, if they make the Reddit post, isn't that a good thing? Because then yes, we'll have a few people being like, you suck, rah. But then we'll get the true Don Quixote believers to like join our community. The true Sancho heads. The true blood fiends among us.
적합한 조치였습니다.
You're fine, streamer. Gregor isn't real, and neither are Arknights fans. Oh no. Zach doesn't say your name right because he's illiterate, meaning he has a hard time speaking. Wait, was it dyslexic? I can't remember which it was. Oh no. It's gotta be like one of those, maybe. Who knows? I'm like immediately tired. I'm like, I like stopped the like saying, and now I'm like super tired all of a sudden. My energy has been like sapped from me. Alright, let's go.
찍었네.
Sancho the cat. Thankfully you still have Meow. True. The dastardly and evil Cheeky Cheldos didn't steal Meow from you. Also, Dawn woke that thing up, and I literally checked to see if she would wake it up, and it said she wouldn't, and then she did. True, we can't mock his disability. Oh no. I feel like that happens a lot though. Oh no.
기원을 갖추면 그대로 무너져.
비뚤어졌구려.
으타! 뭐가 치워라! 원더풀한 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
Alright, we gotta kill this thing now. We got the, like, the cleaner. We got the Swiffer, chat. Now we gotta sweep. Or something like that. Okay, we need these two on the staggered people. We need this on you. And then this on you. Yes!
대가리 딱 떼도
How do you forget to say Miwo's name correctly?
아류탄초 경혈 육수 찢겨라!
Don't worry, Zach. Potential Man doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. See, I wasn't even getting mad at Gregor in that scene. I was getting mad at Dante. Oh no. I'm supposed to be keeping the cats separate, but Toby's been pretty chill and is headbutting the door. Should I open it? Chat. This is the cat that Toby Fox warned us about. Oh no. The chat that Toby Fox warned us about. Bars.
완성되었다.
와우. 벌써 재료를 적응했어.
I would. Well, she's gonna sweep. I would say keep them separate. But like, when you eventually are going to introduce them to each other, you should like do it in like a confined, like an area that's not like the other cat's like specific area. And it should be like a, hey, like, you're here right now, Lamau. And see what happens. Cats are fickle, so don't. True. You should have them meet in like a middle ground. And be very like attentive. And like look at what they're doing. I don't know if now would be a good time to do that. Cause like what if Don Quixote shows up on screen in the next like 3 seconds? What would happen then? Then Sancho's gonna pick a fight with Toby Fox. Toby just had such a non-reaction, it's wild. How wild? How wild, Cheeky? Oh no. Let them meet on neutral ground? True. Miwo and the other two started chilling for once earlier? That's crazy! So all you needed to do was get rid of Sancho. And then the other cats are chill with each other. That's literally what happened to La Mancha-Land. That's literally what happened to La Mancha-Land, but in reverse. They had to get rid of Sancho because they hated her. Treat it like a diplomatic meeting? True! 8 damage Honglu. Alright, well. Why they got so much like goop on the floor? Also, I like that this is active. You know what? Sure, we'll use that. We don't need to, because let's be so for real. We don't. See, he stopped yelling and now people are leaving? That's what I said! That's literally what I said. We literally had our viewer peak when I started the argument. And it was maintained. Wave 2?! What do you mean wave 2? Uh-oh. Conditions unmet? Uh-oh. Call of the Bloodkin. Consume 10 to give Oh no. Alright, well. We gotta lock them in, chat. We gotta kill all these people. I really think this thing should die, and then lock in. And then maybe Sancho will leave the closet to eat. Hello, local warlock. How's it going? How are you today? The Roomba clears the goop. I see. Let me finish with my W Plays Pixels, then I'll go to the couch with Toby. Toby Fox. Literally, it's Tricky Tony. Remember the couch? Remember the couch from the Deltarune 10th-year anniversary stream that had Tricky Tony on it? It's literally that couch. Cheeky, you gotta do it. You gotta kill Tricky Tony. No. Tricky Tony. This obviously means Zach needs to crash out more to get more viewers. True. That's the knowledge I should take from this. Is that, I mean, unironically though, the way to get popular on the internet is to like do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do. Like if I really, all I cared about was getting popularity on the internet, I would be a lot more like political and stuff like that. Just because like that's one of the like that is the thing you do nowadays. The biggest streamers on the platform are all like politics bros. You gotta like do all that stuff, but I don't want to. Because it just upsets me. I don't want to spend all my time arguing with people about things that affect the real world. I want to argue with people about video games that don't matter in the slightest and only exist to provide me and others with entertainment. I want to hate fictional characters. I don't want to hate real people. Sancho's Blood Fiend to Blood Fiend communication was genuinely incredible. She talked to him like a horse girl. True. Which she is. True. Alright, this guy's also gonna hit this guy, which means Rhodia can like just do this, I guess. Yi Sang could probably kill that guy. This guy dies no matter what. And you're unopposed. Okay, so we gotta refigure out our strategy. This is struggling, so you two go here. This is, can't clash, so you go here. That means you go here. And then you go here. Yeah, that's the ticket. Zach, have you heard your own LobCorp streams? LobCorp streams are an exception, and even then, I try my hardest to not... it's really hard. I'm not really good at trying my hardest is not that much. I haven't seen viewership going down. It's been at 18 for a while now. During the crash out, it was like 22 to 23. Zach, how do you feel knowing she didn't do that for Cassetti? She didn't know. She didn't know. I'm not gonna blame her for doing specific actions in an environment that she didn't know. She didn't know back then. If the Cassetti incident happened today, if the Cassetti incident happened today, she would probably be chill. She would probably be like, oh, dang, this is my sibling. That kind of sucks that you had to like go through this like I have. Listen, Zach isn't aware of his own existence, meaning he's never seen his own LobCorp streams. LobCorp streams are an exception, chat. Oh no. She never loved Cassetti? Well, yeah. Every one of her siblings, including herself, had like a disdain for herself. I don't blame her for that. Let's go. Coin reuse? Never mind. That just means you've got rid of the rage baiters? Oh
벌써
no.
재료를 저기까지 손질했던 것이오?
But yeah. I guess if anyone's here now and hasn't already, make sure you subscribe. Do all that stuff, yes. Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. Bro thought he was gonna be able to use his exclamation mark skill with his 3 unbreakable coins. Buddy, she's got 4. Buddy, she's got 4. Get absolutely mogged. Get absolutely mogged. Buddy thought he was gonna use for the landbound kins. Tah. As if. Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. Yeah, you're cooked. Oh, he's also gonna use Rise of, like, Iberia or whatever. You're still cooked. Blood Fiends go. Blood Fiends go. Activate Blood Fiend powers. Blood Fiend powers, activating. Alright, we got this. Yeah, 31 versus like 11. Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. Buddy, you're cooked. Sancho time. Show him why Bloodkins are worse than Blood Fiends. Let's go, hit it. Stagger him. Let's go! He got staggered. Let's go. And then we Roomba him. And then we Roomba him. Get Roomba'd, idiot. We're goated, chat. We're goated. We are goated. Rise, my vampires. True. Chat, this just goes to show you. This just goes to show you that blood is thicker than water. That was such a good line. Dude, I thought of that, and I'm like, wait a second. I have to say this. It's gonna be so peak. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna kill this guy. And then, like, clash these guys with, like, I guess, like, random stuff. I don't really care. Die. You're probably gonna die anyways after this guy gets completely obliterated. Oh yeah, that was a little bit overkill, but, you know.
너무 쉽군요.
Oh, and he's gonna go do it again to somebody else. Yeah, it's just like that. It's just like that. Yeah, I prefer water. Well, yeah, water's cooler. But... Mission accomplished! You can't argue with that. Admittedly, that was a good line. True! They're pretty persistent. Also, the fact that I, like, somehow accidentally timed it with, like, the music perfectly. They're pretty persistent. Fabius flees again, using Sea Terrors and his followers as meat shields. Wait, no. I see it now. It's not Fabius who's putting them in harm's way to save himself. The Sea Terrors and the cultists are throwing themselves in our way, entirely willing to sacrifice their lives to ensure that Fabius gets away. But for all that, the only place left for him to flee on the ship, wounded and cornered by the sinners and Irene's lamplight, was the decks. Nowhere left to run, Fabius. I understand you can't help, but continue to thrash and struggle to live, even knowing that there's no hope. Yeah, but what if he just jumps in the ocean? But running will only make your pain worse. That's different. Fabi didn't run to live. Chat, it's Mayors. Chat, it's Mayors. What have I been saying this entire time? What have I been saying this entire time? Mayors is gonna betray us. Mayors is the Seaborn that can talk. Well, I guess that's the knight, but... A voice echoes from under the dark sky. Mayors? Her outfit just changed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She had, like, rags before? What is this, like... What is this, like, ego gear? Hello? Mayors? Mayors, appearing quite different from how she did a moment ago. She approaches Fabius slowly, her expression solemn and mournful. She looks down at him wordlessly. I told you that your methods won't win their understanding, Fabi. What a shame. Ooh, she's got, like, ego gear. This is terrifying. I thought those with such wisdom and aptitude would. I hoped you would still be able to realize your ideal here, even after I'd left. I will be realized. Fabius may die here, but we will remain. Now it's time. Devour me. What Fabius blurted out threw us off once again, even before we regained our footing from the shock of realizing Mayor's true allegiance. Again. To the shock of who? To the shock of who? Oh no. Mayor's is the knight? Oh no. I don't know if anyone doubted you and Mayor's potential to betray. Not you guys. I'm saying to, like, Dante and the Sinners. Eat. People? Ooh, looks like they're about to give us a live demonstration of some gourmet art. Is this what you're into, Ryushu? I don't think my VTuber can make the type of expression that I'm trying to, but... huh? I have just a face of disgust? This is what you're into, Ryushu? This? Okay then. I heard it's a pretty common thing in District 23 backstreets, but I'd rather not see it in person. Hey, I think I'm just gonna look away. That's okay, right? Just what? Doctor, weaker Seaborns will willingly let themselves be devoured by stronger ones, thereby sharing their experiences and nutrients with them. This is a commonly accepted practice among them. To the shock of Dawn Lamau, true. It is a behavior that prioritizes survival over all else. It isn't done in any sense of sacrifice. The time is here. Devour me. Set sail towards your ideal. Bum, bum, ba, dum, bum. Sorry, Fabi. I've still got some canned food left for me on this ship, and I think I'll delay becoming a Seaborn for a little while. Oh, she's not a Seaborn! I thought she was the strongest of those Seaborn. She's just not a Seaborn yet. Why? I found a new destination. I've gained new power from there, and I'll gain new power from there, and become a Seaborn. So now is not the time. Oh, and then become a Seaborn. Nah, he's gonna stab you. If that is your will, oh Bishop. Don't worry, your flesh will fatten the bloodkin of the sea. What do you mean she's found new power? What does that mean? Mayors waves her hand, and sea terrors climb up to the vessel from the ship and begin tearing Fabius into pieces. Despite the way it looked, Fabius looked exhilarated. Nary a look of suffering or pain was wrinkling in his face as they ripped his flesh apart. We turned away from this scene that could not be described as anything else other than cannibalism to take a look at Mayors. Kal'tsit, is she... Don't need to ask questions when the answer lies plainly before you, Doctor. What is happening? Wherefore did young Mayors... It wasn't Fabius. Mayors was the Bishop of the Deep. Oh no. Skibbity said she wasn't a Seaborn, but she could still be a cultist? How are you not gonna have your bishop be a Seaborn, though? Look at all these shards! Oh my gosh. Dude, this is like a solid 500 shards. Just from one note alone. What the heck? We're eating good tonight, chat. First time clear bonus, be like. Oh no. Light of the city. Yo. They've played us. I mean, she still seems like she's not gonna attack us, though. So that's, like, not that bad. Don't despair. We still have the upper hand. We defeated Fabius and his cultists already. And even if they were to summon more sea terrors, we should be able to handle them without much trouble. Hey, Ager. Just what were you thinking this entire time as you deceived us? I had a feeling I knew what she was going to say to that. She was either going to say that it was for our sake that it wasn't a deception at all. Or maybe she'll give us one final gloating. But her reply, the words of which were carefully selected after gazing out at the far ocean, was not what any of us could have expected. I am sorry. I thought this would be the better way to approach you, but I see how it can come across as nothing more than a deception. You're sorry? Why? Dante wants to know why you're sorry. Huh? Well, that's because I did something wrong. Wait, hold on. You've been deceiving us all along, Mayors, and now you're gonna... Oi! What exactly are you after? Surprised, Heathcliff? Heathcliff is like, dude, this is just like when I was in the back streets and I had to deceive people for like money. And then they like offered me like food and shelter. Hold up. You're after the same thing that the geezer was, ain't that right? Turn us into your bloodkins? That it was all for our sake, giving us hundreds of excuses to turn us into one of those monsters? I hope the Arknights event is what finally spoils Ruina. Oh no, is there gonna be Ruina spoilers? Hopefully not. I do hope that you would all one day accept becoming Seaborns. But I'm not about to demand that you let yourselves be transformed today, right here and now. I understand that we all need some time to mentally prepare ourselves. May I understand your statement to be implying that you will not be forcing this upon us, should we refuse? That's correct. It'd be against manners to do what Fabius did, shoving sea terror cells inside your body out of nowhere. Manners, huh? While I was taken aback by the fact that Mayors was a bishop of the deep. Yeah, she seems kinda chill. It was also true that Mayors had never tried to bring us harm, unlike Fabius, who attacked the sinners directly. While she did almost get us in big trouble with Irene, while explaining things to us, it's also true that Mayors has been extremely helpful so far. It was her who led us to the lighthouse, and it was her who stayed in that crumbling lighthouse until the repairs were done, as that terrifying night continued to assail its walls. True! Why is this guy afraid of spoilers while playing a sequel to said game they don't want spoilers? Because it, like... We're on to, like, what? Canto 8? And there haven't really been any spoilers so far at all? I'm pretty sure there have been, like, no... Or at least not spoilers that I've been able to catch on that are spoilers. Like, none of the story parts have really... Don't tell me if they are spoilers for stuff, by the way, because I don't know. But I am unaware of any major spoilers that have happened. The only spoiler thing is that I know that in Canto 8 there were 2 people from the library there. That's it. Because LobCorp takes 10,000 years to beat and he doesn't want to wait that long to even touch Limbus? Yeah, it's a live service game. I gotta be playing it, like, as it updates. What was your actual relationship to Fabius anyways? Just someone who also once strove to realize the visions of our ideal worlds. Our goals were once converged, but not now. I was pretty taken aback too when they attacked you back at the village. Maybe he got greedy when he saw Faust and Otis repairing the ship. He got greedy? Fabius believed that welcoming capable people as Bloodkin would expedite the Seaborn's evolution. God, we do not want the Seaborns to have access to the Jesselschlaft. Uh-oh. Cool. So you're like some cult leader, but don't necessarily want to antagonize us. You still haven't told us what you're after, though. I'm going to the city! I'm going to the city that lies beyond the dimensional door. She's gonna go to the city? She said, nah, I want to go to Project Moonworld? The most out-of-character thing for anyone to say ever. I'm sorry, you want to go to the city? You might think your world is pretty bad, but have you seen ours? Oh, no. Dude, she wants to go to the city. So, you're trying to flee to a different world where the Inquisition won't be able to chase you. Buddy, you're gonna have to face a lot more Inquisitions there. Mayors, that's a bad idea. This isn't running away. I just want to help the people of the city, that's all. So, I'm bringing the Seaborns with me to the city. Buddy. Buddy. The head will not like that. The head will not like that. The head tolerates blood feeds. The head tolerates abnormalities and distortions and pecatulums. Buddy, you think they're gonna accept another one? Another, oh hey, we're turning these humans into this thing that's not a human. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me again, shame on me. Fool me 3 times? Buddy, your Seaborns aren't gonna make it very far. You'd best hope you could survive in the outskirts of U-Corp, because, buddy, the head, they're gonna be after you. Don't tell me you're going to invade the city alongside those monsters, then. Then the foghorn suddenly blared, and the ship shook as it began to move. Vessel Masas has begun to move! Is this an automated sailing program? The vessel Masas will now sail towards the dimensional door. Yo! I mean, yeah, it is a bad idea, but she's doing it like a pretty cool way to do it. Awful idea, but I like her spirits. I'll let Rhodes Island and Irene go right in front of the door, so don't worry. Did you seriously just tell us not to worry? Faust! Please calm yourself, Dante. It has not yet been determined if that is indeed the dimensional door connecting directly back to the city. But they're gonna bring the Seaborn to our world, chat. No, it has to be. The warm, shining light and the voice from within is getting clearer and clearer. The voice from within? ... Why don't we just let them into the city? Hey, Otis! That's kinda crazy! First Otis line I don't actually hate? Why don't we just let them into the city? The battles thus far have done well enough to demonstrate the level of danger Seaborns pose. However, I doubt they'll get very far, even if they were to enter the city. Don't you agree? Yeah, bro, they're gonna show up, and they're gonna get bodied! In Hong Yuan, we've all seen what happens when sapient, sentient, non-human entities enter the city. The head will take action the moment they realize their presence. Of course, we must prepare ourselves for repercussions in case they decide to hold Limbus Company responsible once the dust settles. Yet, it is also very likely that we will fully escape any culpability, as we saw in the memories of the Kong massacre. Yo! Your thoughts first? Urban Nightmare. However, considering their specific attributes, it will not take long for them to rise to become a star of the city level threat. Uh-oh. I've heard that the Arknights world is bad, but there are people who can actually live good lives there, unlike the city, where even the nests, even for people like Hong Lu, generally suck. True. Zach agreeing with Otis? I'm not agreeing with her, I'm just saying it's a funny idea. There is a reasonable possibility that they may be issued the Impuritus Civitatis classification. Is that not an acceptable risk? If not the head, then they should be managed by a wing. Isn't that a terrible of a calamity? But Kal'tsit shook her head resolutely. No. Your technology seemed to be based on something else, which is neither Originum Arts nor any of its derived technology. And that is precisely what could make your world vulnerable against Seaborns. Buddy, the second the Seaborns start taking out people, I'm sorry. The singularities and abnormalities are gonna start taking out them. You're telling me nothing there isn't gonna immediately copy a Seaborn and be like, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm goated. Actually, no, that's the real threat. It's not the Seaborns. It's the fact that nothing there will copy a Seaborn and then be like, wait. Wait. I'm goated. And then kill everybody. Is it because they learn fast? Yes, those on the front lines of the war against Seaborns stubbornly stick to using traditional, low-tech weapons. Deploying high-technology weapons against them is only going to make you an enticing meal. Buddy, how are they gonna copy Ego? Then can't we just let whichever unfortunate wing that ends up fighting these... Do take into account that it may take a significant amount of time to earn their trust, even if they were to be convinced. there would be other parties with alternative perspectives on the matter, complicating issues. The situation will rapidly grow out of control if backstreet syndicates or fixers get involved, unless the head designates a taboo to prevent it. Even then, considering what she has been saying, yes, we must consider the possibility that they may be capable of absorbing the head's technology as well, before they are expelled from the city. ... How do you plan on helping the people of the city, mayors? True! Let's ask Kong Lu! Nothing there might be a cure to the Seaborn sickness by being a killer of everything? True. But what if the Seaborn copies Nothing There? I feel like Nothing There would copy the Seaborn first. And I feel like even if the Seaborn copies Nothing There, I feel like Nothing There, like the mind of Nothing There might override the mind of a Seaborn. Which would be really scary because they're a hive mind. Now I've just realized, uh-oh. The night is Nothing There? True! By giving them a chance to become Seaborns. What are you on about? Become Seaborns? ... She ain't all there either, eh? What kind of help is that? Mayors, you know that's no different from what the Church of the Deep is doing here. She said give them the option to. No, it is different. Because someone showered the city with the light. The light? The beam of light from the White's Nights and Dark Days incidents. How could you... Could it be? Becoming a Seaborn is to become a part of a great white called We Many. By doing so, one can be reborn as an altruistic life form, but at the cost of ego, the sense of self. I feel like this is probably like Ruina spoilers, but I don't understand any of this. And that's always been my issue with it. Everyone has beliefs of their own, dreams of their own. It feels too empty to lose all of that when they inevitably lose their sense of selves and become Seaborns. Look, I want each Seaborn to have their own wishes. But the light shining through the dimensional door to our world is too faint to push them towards that evolution. If only the light of the city could become more tangible, it just might be able to give every Seaborn an identity of their own, to remain uniquely themselves. I don't see any issue with this, besides the fact that it might literally destroy the entire city and outskirts and all that. But like, this is kind of like a good idea. Then why is it that you advocate towards those of the city to join the Seaborns, when one could simply learn more of the light afore returning here? At first, I thought all I needed was the clue to a better evolution, but Don Quixote's Tales of Adventures changed my mind. True, she's also like, your world's kind of messed up, we should fix it. Mine adventures? You don't understand just how precarious you all are. Oh no. And how would you, when you were born into that kind of world from the very start? True! The moment you were in the world! Yeah! A place where life has become a commodity, and gold one of its few religions? She's actually trying to fix the city! Hold up, this might be a good idea. The city has abandoned its yesterdays to survive today, and by doing so, it has given up on its tomorrows. Just as I need the light, the city needs Seaborns. It needs their tenacious hold on life, their absolute unconditional selflessness. But at the end of the day, it still means that everyone has to turn into monsters. People ostracize the other. True! Something that isn't like me. Something that feels alien to me. Something I don't know or understand. True! Sinclair, how's that different from, like, Nagel and Hammer hating, like, prosthetic people? Hold up. So that fear is natural, because Seaborns are not human. But you just have to cross that threshold once. Miss Mayers, do you believe the nature of humanity to be evil? Humans are selfish, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. True! That's what I've been saying! The #1 sin driving humanity and society is greed! Good things can come from selfishness, that's for sure. But the side effects have become simply unsustainable. Doctor, you've been to countless battlefields where Rhode Island has fought tooth and nail for the rights of the infected. But what came of it? Peace? No, it's the same. But still, We're all still getting better, little by little. I'm not trying to deride those small incremental steps and call them meaningless. Change takes time, and it should continue. I believe your efforts can be a beacon of light that will lead humanity towards a brighter future. But what about everyone who is sacrificed while you're taking your time? Taking those incremental steps. True! Dude, this is messed up. I had to Sancho right up from the first third of the event. Oh no. Every single day of that incremental change is marred by unjust death. Some are enslaved for no other reason than their differences. People live on that despair that seems to have no end. I agree with what the light told me. People are diseased. They are so sick that even in the far-flung future, even on a day the world ends, they will continue to fail to look forwards, obsessed with scrutinizing each other in the search of those differences. Even when every Aegir returns to the sea, they're still going to bully and hate everyone with pointed ears, labeling them Aegirs. Even when oropathy is truly eradicated, people are still going to suspect and persecute someone as the infected. People are imperfect beings. You're right. There probably isn't anyone out there who can really sacrifice themselves for the sake of others with nothing but perfect selflessness. But not when it comes to Seaborns. They don't suffer from all this absurdity, nor are they coerced to sacrifice against their will. They have the power to progress towards a better future, built from mutual understanding. Because they're the kind of life form that seeks common grounds instead of scrutinizing for differences. Yo. Mayors, can your music calm down? Oh no. The bells. The bells? The bell tolls. A strange shape form shimmers and materializes before Mayors. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was round, and it looked like a tool. It is possible that she had already met the conditions to efflora— She's manifested ego?! She just manifested ego in front of us? Bro, wait, she's actually goated? Mayors is goated? Hold up. Take back anything I've said about her. Not only is her idea so crazy it might work, but like, she's already manifested egos? Hello? A possible explanation would be the absence of the particular pull required to draw it out of her, or the insufficiency of it. This isn't anything like the arts. What is happening in front of us Mayors? Is our proximity to the dimensional door increasing the potency of influences coming over from the city? Precisely. The connection to Faust's returning to normal levels seems to indicate that. Oh no. Wait, can people in other worlds, I mean Mayors, also manifest ego? Internal conflict and anguish is a commonality among every intelligent entity, regardless of whether they are from the city or not. Therefore, yes, Faust is quite positive on this possibility as well. Chat, she's gonna manifest ego. Chat, we can manifest ego. We can manifest ego. We can manifest ego. However, what does that mean? The potentiality to efflorate an ego implies the potentiality to distort as well. Uh-oh. Oh. I see the music has cut off, and we're no longer in a grandiose, epic moment. Oh. But she's not like in despair. She's like, we can finally find a solution. She's got a manifest ego here, right? Right? You've been dreaming for a long time, Mayors, drawing your own picture of an idealized world. And you have chosen the ocean as the means to building a path towards that vision. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Distortion POV number 2. Because the other one was in Canto 6. Yet, why have you failed to take the leap of faith yourself? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And this is the point where you explain yourself as, oh, I've not done this yet because I need to be the bridge between the two worlds. I had to make preparations. Seaborns are beautiful. There's no doubt about it. It's just that a key piece was missing to really achieve what I want. You're not being honest with yourself. I know it very well that you were afraid of becoming one of them. The fear that your own creed might crumble, that you might lose your own sense of self, your ego. Uh-oh. The fear that you might end up becoming nothing more than just another thing swept up by the ineffable, overwhelming will. That's why she's going to the city! So that she can develop her... Dude, if I was Mayor's right now, I'd totally be able to justify my actions. Isn't it terrifying that this hope can just disappear in a blink? Who is she talking to? Is this something Limbus Company has experience with? If so, I'd appreciate an explanation. Yeah, Heathcliff. Heathcliff's like, oh. She's hearing that voice. When that singular faith that one had absolute confidence in breaks in one fell swoop, and their ironclad will is shattered, people of the city have the potential to distort into a monstrous form at any time. Dog, what if she becomes an abnormality? If she distorts, we gotta kill her, because there's no way we should let the Seaborn abnormality live. It's said that these phenomena are often accompanied by the distorting individual hearing a disembodied voice. Indeed, those who distort would oft behave as though they were engaged in a conversation. Of course, the same could be said for those who awaken ego. Dude, I would be so goated at just, like, talking my way out of the distortion voice, because literally, I am so ironclad in my beliefs and my will. Like, even if they change and alter over the course of time, like, dude, I'm literally always myself. I'm always goated. Dude, I'd like, literally, I'd instantly manifest ego. Just because I would just not talk to the thing. The distortion voice would, like, talk to me, and I'd be like, dude, hey, buddy, you're wrong. Here's the reason you're wrong. See, the reason I haven't become a Seaborn yet is because I want to go to the city so that I can give the Seaborns individuality and ego. See? See? That's why I haven't done it yet. I literally would be goated enough to awaken ego. The only way that I wouldn't awaken ego is if the distortion voice somehow convinced me to become an abnormality instead, because it's like, yeah, but you'd be immortal, and, like, you'd also get, like, this really cool, like, form as well, and I'd be like, you might have a point there. If I could, like, remain part of myself while being an abnormality, like, okay. I'd abnormalize. At first, I thought it was Kathy, but it wasn't her. The voice was beautiful, comforting, and even cozy. The kind of voice that puts all deep contemplations to sleep, so calm and so warm. ... Mersal? No. There is more to the sunshine than its warmth. Chat, doesn't Mersalt in the book from The Stranger have beef with the sun? Wait, doesn't Mersalt have beef with the sun? There's more to the sunshine. If he's calling the distortion voice the sunshine... Hold up. Doesn't Mersalt... Wait, did Mersalt distort once? What if Mersalt distorted once? Wait! His mother distorted! Chat! I know Mersalt kills his mother. Why did he do that? Because his mother distorted and he had to kill her. Hold up! Dude, this is crazy. Mersalt had to kill his mother. Because Mersalt doesn't have ego, nor is Mersalt distorted. Maybe he distorted and then was killed and, like, brought back somehow, but, like, Mersalt lore in the temporary event, huge Mersalt lore drop. Insanely massive Mersalt lore drop. I think his mother distorted, and he had to kill her. And that's why he hates the sun. The sunshine? We're even, talking about it even more. We sure Ryushu's Kanto is next? You don't share your interests with the other devotees. Survival isn't what you care about. What you really care about is giving everyone a chance to experience what it feels like to live in a world of warmth. Ephemeral it may be. Right, we have to be about more than just prolonging our existences. What really matters isn't survival. It's what we leave behind for posterity. our legacy. As long as there is a guarantee that the light can indeed protect the sense of self, it'll be more than enough to convince people to become Seaborn. Please, you don't have to concern yourself with what other people might think, Mayors. But everyone has their own wishes. I can't just bulldoze over theirs to force mine upon them. But that's not what you really believe, is it? You know that better than anyone. While you hesitate, countless people who are bound to the inescapable bridle will continue to suffer. ... That might be true, but it's okay. You don't have to hide the shape of your heart. Its colors. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is how you can lead people of the city, and then Terra. Okay, we can't just sit here and let this happen. Operators to position... Operators unable to approach! She's surrounded by a strange field! Doctor! Whenever someone would distort due to reasons other than the monolith, a strange pressure would prevent our approach, as though to stop us from interfering. Oh right, the fathoms! Looks like that applies here too. All the way over in another world. Love is our collective destination, after all. Yuri? Her in the distortion voice? Mayor's in the distortion voice? So please, let go of this tool that might break your heart. Don't force yourself to walk the path of thorns. Your pilgrimage needn't be that of suffering. No, You don't believe in any recourse, do you? Other than this, anyways. Don't you think we should find a better, faster path with less suffering before more people inevitably hurt each other with their ill intent? You're right. If there is no recourse, it has to happen faster. I can't waste any more time while people suffer. Bye again? Alright. Goodbye, Cheeky. Follow your wishes. Follow your desires. And paint. Let's show them the painting of your world reflected in your eyes. Before the compassion they believed in becomes completely worthless. Yo! Hi, Rim. Hello, Rim. Dude, people were like theorizing this. People were theorizing this. They were like, wait, what if in the Arknights event we have an Arknights character distort? I'm pretty sure Mayors is an original, like from Limbus Company, but from the Arknights world. So we kind of had it. We had a Arknights world character, someone from Terra, distort. This is crazy. Dude, this kind of looks like Hohenheim's distortion. It's like a mix of Rim and Hohenheim. Oh no. Dude, this is sick though. Mayors, the yearning Float Sam. Float Sam? Wait, is she Float Sam? Is she the whale? I understand the shape of your heart and what makes you want to enter the city. But we still know so little about the Seaborns, about Terra, about Iberia. Dude, what if we left her here without killing her first? And she fully abnormalized instead of distorting. This is crazy. This is crazy. Literally, what if we just left her and she abnormalized and there was like the Seaborn abnormality? Whatever may have lit the fire under your feet. I can't bring you with us to the city as you are now. Even before the sinners had the chance to translate my words, Mayors slowly turned in my direction, as though she clearly understood my words. Oh right, can't, like, can't distortions hear Dante? But I must, Dante. Your adventures were full of exhilarating tales, and I saw kindness in the every word and action of you and your friends, but that's not enough. In every word, even when Ryushu chopped the hands off Hugo? You don't think they'll change? No, they will. In the far, far future. An incandescent brilliance burst out from before Mayors. Past the light, I saw the ocean. Yo? Is this the future of the city? Hold up, is this the city's future? The calm sound of gently lapping crashing waves, the immense golden brilliance. A portal? Where did it come from? Dungeon of the Fathoms. A gate that leads into one's heart. This periphery is where LCB department's speciality begins. While that lies beyond, this periphery does not necessarily warrant Rhode Island's presence. Can you guys help? I don't know what kind of fathoms I'm walking into, but I have a feeling that we're going to need your assistance. Dr. Kaltsit. We're only here to investigate the dimensional door, but I don't want to turn our backs on people we can help. Rhodes Islands accepts Limbus Company's cooperation request. Yo, did you forget people can undistort? Oh, right, if we go into their fathoms instead of just killing them. Hindley didn't have a fathoms, chat. Why did Hindley not get a fathoms? I'm kidding. I'm not actually complaining about Hindley not getting a fathom. I'll go too. You're still in Iberia. I can't let Iberian business be handled solely by outsiders, let alone an incident connected to the Church of the Deep. Buddy, this is so much bigger than the Church of the Deep. Don't worry. It's not like this is the first time we're letting someone not in our group into a dungeon of the fathoms. We'll be fine. More sea terrors. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that the sea terrors that were swarming the lighthouse are coming this way as well. I'll call Skibidi here. All I gotta say is thank goodness Skibidi was... not Skibidi. Thank goodness that Mayors was not actually a Seaborn at that point. Because remember, these guys have telekinesis. They're all a hive mind. What happens if a Seaborn distorts? That's right. Every Seaborn distorts. All of them at once. You'll be staying behind then. Amila will go with you, Doctor. Dude, if Mayors just had a slightly more goated conviction and was like, yes, I need to go to the city no matter what, but I'm not gonna transform into a distortion. If she was just slightly more goated, she could have manifested Ego and been like, see? Following Mayors, who had already disappeared into the portal. We take our steps unto the utopian world beyond. Yo. Dude, this will be the city in the year 3058? Zach, can you please stop calling that character Skibidi? Oh no. Yo. Dude, look at that reward. Look at the first clear reward. That much? Oh no. Dude, this is such a peak event. I will say though, sadly, I think I'm gonna have to call the stream here. Just because I do have something I have to do today. And it can't really be delayed that much. It's like gonna happen in like an hour-ish. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish the dungeon in time. Especially with a boss. So we're gonna probably have to wait like a week, maybe a little bit more, to come back to this event. But don't worry, chat. Don't worry. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. It will be peak, chat. Don't worry. I'm not gonna abandon this. This is gonna be peak. Told you you wouldn't finish? I feel like I could have. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. This event is genuinely peak. Like, she distorted, chat. She distorted. Like, that's crazy. They're just letting her do that. They're letting anyone distort these days. Oh no. Have you been claiming your normal stage rewards? Yes, I have. Anyways. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so sad we're just under the amount to claim the other one. Stages. Let me just double check. Normal. Yes, I have been getting the EX clears. But yeah, dude, this event is so peak. This event is so peak. Hold on, let me see how it looks, chat. Let me see how it looks. Oh, it says Rhode Island on it. I want to do an ego background as well. Yo, this looks sick. It's like also like a little bit La Mancha Land coded. This corner looks like La Mancha Land. I feel like I could have this in a La Mancha Land background. It would look fine. Oh, it's purple too. I love purple. Dude, this is actually a peak background. Hold up. Let me get an ego. Hold up. How do I change the center? I think I click. Like, that lagged for a little bit. Here, who would work the best? Let's choose you. Yo, that looks sick. Look at this, chat. Hold up. Hold up. This is peak. Make sure you guys get this reward. Because, like, these will be, like, goated for, like, customizing your backgrounds and stuff. But, yeah. I think with that, get the extra extraction tickets. I'm gonna get these first. Extraction tickets can happen anytime. But the Arknights event is limited. These will never happen again. But, yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there. We will be finishing this event soon. But with that, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. So, with that, like, subscribe, join the Discord, all that. And I will hopefully see you all later. Bye!